everybody, to the third episode of Roll Breaker. We're happy to have you back. There's not a lot of announcements actually today, so we may just get into it. But we're glad that you are here and you're watching our stream, and hopefully you're enjoying the story so far. This should be the last part of Missing Heir, which is good. So. We can finally get some revelations today, hopefully. So, we'll kind of reintroduce my players here. We've got Jeff and Brian.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Now, there is one announcement.
Hello.
That we do have to make.
Yes, there is one announcement. Okay.
We're recording this June 1st. And you know what that means, folks. Pride Month!
Happy Pride Month, everybody!
Month happy gay! Yippee! Month happy gay!
Month happy gay!
Month happy gay!
I'm getting a call right
Indeed.
now. Don't call me.
Shame on you.
It was his mother. It was his mother
just-
trying to contact him.
Just hung up on his mom.
Hung up on her.
Anyway, so
He doesn't care.
today's episode, there shouldn't be any major notes about anything prior to it. So I think we're just gonna get into it today. So thank you for being here for episode 3.
We're back.
So we are back.
Hello!
And we start where our story ended last game. The two of
Big
you
booty bitches.
are kind of looking over into this massive chasm. The walls kind of slowly moving and kind of slightly, almost rippling, with this kind of matte white stone color
But they're not
across
but
the
it's
entire
not-
space.
It's not a wall.
The two of you are standing relatively high up on this cavern, looking down at what seems to be just a kind of open gash in the side of this space. And as you kind of take a step forward, you see, even immediately next to you, this kind of moving mass of what you now know to be bodies sits just outside of, immediately on top of you. So,
That's fucked up.
what are the two of you doing?
So we're on like a little walkway.
Mm-hmm.
What's in the middle of this room again?
The middle of this room is this kind of massive, almost... So it kind of goes down into this pit, which this kind of writhing mass continues down into that, and then there is this kind of center pillar, and on that pillar sits this castle carved from the stone, that has a few bridges that kind of bridge over to it, but you can see even lining the bottom of that, there is this writhing mass everywhere.
Sob's song should still be going of blurry image.
Mm-hmm.
So that just means I have advantage or a +10 on stealth and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, Irvgotch was the one. Or no, not Irvgotch. What's your pedal's name?
Elise?
Elise was the one that found out that this is like moving people.
Mm-hmm.
And so, with that information, the old guy just kind of like tenses up and like stands a bit straighter, and like uses it's not aberrant mind. I made that mistake the
Awakened
first
mind.
episode. Awakened mind. Yeah.
Okay.
With awakened mind, I just want to talk to Irvgard. She's just like, we're surrounded everywhere.
Wonderful.
This is not. This is no. Yeah, we have to do this stealthily. Thousands. There are thousands of them. This is not 100. This is 1,000 of them. We have to be stealthy.
Okay. Stealth. The coward's approach. I say this out loud.
How out loud?
Just like stealth. Coward's Can't even hear me barely.
Okay. Alright. It's not
Of
quite
Good
loud.
5
Communicate
decibels.
with your mind. I've got you. First of all, you could communicate with your mind. Second of all, how would you like to do this? Alright? Because we'd fucking die if we try and fight this.
At least, I said this in my mind.
Okay.
Since we're gonna go all fucking crazy like that, at
Give it a
least,
kind of quiet.
what would you recommend?
As she kind of floats next to you. Almost this imperceptible sound, but you've grown accustomed to it, but you do still notice it just with your heightened senses. But yes, she is already right next to you.
Better be.
What were you going to ask her?
I asked, well, I asked earlier, and then you're just like, that's what made me laugh. Folks at home, that's what made me laugh. Put that down in your notebook there. I was going to ask,
Yeah, everyone has a list of what made Jeff laugh,
Yeah.
actually.
why else
It's
would
like a
they be
bingo
watching it?
sheet.
He has
Anyway.
a point.
Folks,
He has a point.
what I'm going to ask Elise is, what would you recommend?
Well, that is a rather difficult question. To be honest with you, there are not very many good options here.
Which one's the good one? You said there's not that many. So there has to be at least one.
The best option would be attempting to make your way down, but you are not exactly the quietest footfalls in the world. So, it may prove to be more difficult with you being more aptly suited for direct bloodshed.
I understand.
fly.
You're being humble. I assure you, we are both amazing at stealth. And I
You don't
I
get a
stretch.
response.
I stretch back, and then it's just, it's like a little. It's like opening.
Echoes
It's
through
like
the
opening a
cavern.
Pringles can with a can opener. No good.
He pops his sternum, he just goes,
Dies.
Yeah, it comes out. I start bleeding on the floor. I had a dream like that. I had a dream where well, just 1 second. I had a dream where Kratos stabbed me with his two little swords, and I was bleeding in my kitchen. And I was like, "What am I doing? What am I doing?" And I prayed to God. I was like, "God, please, please, if you let me stop bleeding right now, I will serve you for life." And I did. Anyway, it was fucked up. I have a +8 in stealth, disadvantaged, of course.
fuck, you're disadvantaged?
Yeah, he's in full plate.
What if I?
As loud as he can possibly
What
be.
if I stand back and let you have some fun for once, Dolidos?
I'd say, for once, I agree with you. Right then.
Well, you
So-
agree with me for once because you're often wrong. And I've thought about this a lot. I first
is
wanted to dive
entirely
into
wrong.
these walls of creatures who are below me and kill every single one of them, but I know that you would faint at the first sight of blood, as you've done in most of our violent
When have I
exchanges.
done that? Actually, that's very curious that you mentioned that. When have I fainted at the first drop of blood?
At least, do you remember
Could you
when...
even remember what you had for breakfast?
Gorp, of course. Idiot. What else do we eat here? It's out of character. Well, I don't remember exactly when you did, but I know for a fact that you...
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really?
Might have been in a dream, but dreams in my culture are often the same as reality.
Yes, well, I have a couple of things to say about your culture, but that is neither here nor there.
Don't be xenophobic.
How...
Listen, go ahead. I will stay here, hold down the fort, and you will do as I say. Thank you. And I just look off into the distance, feeling accomplished.
With a weakened mind, just to sob, I fucking hate when he's like this. I don't know what sets him off.
I think the thing is, Brian, is that your character is kind of a beta, and I'm a Giga Chad.
Sob, he uses all these weird fucking words from Reddit. I don't understand.
Oh man.
I have a year-long subscription to Reddit. Cool. I don't know what. Do they have subscriptions on there? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, incel
Email
subscription.
me.
I don't know.
Tell me about it. Anyway,
Email.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't
do that.
Don't email him.
you don't want to email me.
Okay.
You'll be on
With
the
a
list.
awakened mind, I want to talk to Sob and just say, okay, what would be the correct thing to do here?
Well, correct is a bit of a touchy subject with this specific situation, but your best course of action probably would be to slowly make your way down, because there is a path that I hopefully will be able to lead you through, but under the worst of circumstances, it's not good.
Right.
I should also mention, you do see this very faint yellow light still trailing down into this castle.
Mm-hmm. Could you show me the path real fast that you see to get through this mass of just fucking bodies?
You see she kind of quietly raises her hands and begins to kind of twist and manipulate the air around. The kind of cold, kind of frost from your breath kind of falls on her fingertips as she begins to kind of thread it and kind of weave this spell. As she places her hand on you, you feel nothing. She kind of looks at you for a moment, recasts the spell,
I am
rebinds
staring
it,
at her.
it places it again on you, still nothing. I need
as,
you
like,
to
I'm
make a
tense up.
wisdom save for me real quick.
Fuck. What is my wisdom save? As this is happening, like, the first time it happens, I just kind of, like, look down at her and just, like...
What's wrong?
That is wienered.
We don't say cocked here.
Oh,
We're family friendly.
that's
Family
dicked.
friendly stream.
Hey!
That's dicked. I got a 21.
21? You feel in the back of your mind something. You don't know what it is, but it's almost this innate feeling of uncomfortable, kind of eerie awareness. Like somebody is watching you. Almost this sixth sense of understanding. Like a small pin sitting just barely at the base of your neck, slowly breaking through the skin. And as you kind of sit and kind of try and focus on it, it kind of disappears.
With awakened mind, kind of like staring like in front of me. I try and pull like one of the daggers from the inside garter and just. So, are we being watched right now?
You see she kind of floats in front of you, begins to cast a spell kind of on you, but to a lesser extent. You see her small eyes kind of light up with this pale, kind of frosty blue glow as she kind of leans back and then snaps back forward. Not that I can tell. No.
Are we being tracked somehow?
The eyes kind of, again, still flashing. Not you, not me, not him, not her. I'm not getting anything.
There's something. Something in the back of my neck. I feel it. I don't know what it is. It sees me, or it's something. Something is here. Something sees us. And I don't know what it is. I want to pull out this little silver discus
Okay.
from this side bag.
I should mention it is more of a globe, but yeah.
A globe, that's right. I didn't know if it was a discus
No,
or
it's
a sphere.
like a small metal
The
globe.
orb.
Yeah, the orb.
Ponder the
orb.
orb in
I-
class.
do I grab the
Teacher
orb? I
says,
won't grab the
"Put
orb."
that shit." And I say, "No."
Yep. So you pull out the
I'll
orb.
grab the orb. I try to do it as discreetly as possible. I just pull it out and I just say, "Do you know about this? What do you see about it? Is anything tracking us from it? Is anyone watching us from it?"
What are
There's
you
something.
going to have her cast? Identify
That
or
is a-
detect magic? Because those are two different spells and they will do different things.
Probably detect magic.
Okay. She kind of looks at it. You see this kind of white flash over this kind of light blue glow. As she kind of looks it over, you can see very faintly there's almost these kind of glowing white tips to her fingers as she kind of drags kind of almost in a perfect like centimeter off of this object, just kind of flows her hands over it and kind of looks at it. Nothing from it, but it is extraordinarily magical. His sword is dimmer than this is.
That shit
And
magic.
you know that's saying something.
Mm-hmm.
Because his sword, you both
very
know
magical.
the kind of lore of the sword, but Cliff Notes, that sword has been here since the Great Hunt. Like, that was a trophy taken off of, like, a extraordinarily powerful human warrior designed to kill Fae and was gifted to him upon service. It is a significant magical item that does significant things in the right hands. Hey everybody, welcome back. Just had to take a quick little cut there for a second. Brian had to go do something. So
Brian's got some
no,
trouble.
we're not gonna try and. We're just gonna get back into it. We're just
Alright.
gonna go.
Bread.
So, Saab
So
goes over
the
the
orb
artifact
has
and
more magic
yeah.
than Urvgotch's sword.
Mhm.
Again, I'll like pan down to her and do the fucking wide-eyed stare of just.
I really hope this gets an art piece at some point.
What?
Dildea is just like wide eyes staring,
Like
fish
staring
islands.
down
Yeah.
this flower, staring down a flower that's like floating in front of him. Just,
I want to see a double piece of fish islands for both of their perspectives looking at each other. Make it happen, people.
oh, I was gonna do it with my laptop. I don't think I can.
No.
But I'll look at her and just. Okay. So I believe that this thing is preventing me from seeing your path, which is not good. I feel a little pin at the back of my neck, about to pierce the skin. It's as if something's watching us or something. And we are surrounded by a mass of bodies. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. I have an idea that could work. What if I just fly over there? Just avoid the ground and just fly.
Sob kind of looks at you for a moment. I would say that would be your best course of action.
Great. Let's do that and get the fuck out of here. I don't wanna fucking be here anymore.
Alright. So, are you going to cast Fly?
Yes, as soon as I find it. Oh,
Okay.
excuse me.
You're
Hopefully
excused.
it's on your list.
It is.
No good if it wasn't.
It'd be so funny if it wasn't.
It
but
kinda
it'd
will
also
be.
be no good.
So,
No, I double checked.
okay. So you cast it. I
yeah,
need you to make
just-
another wisdom save for me.
Oh,
No magic. No magic here.
Oh no. How's a 14?
Okay. So, good news and bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Okay. Hit me with the bad news.
Bad
first.
news is you take 1 point of corruption. So just
The fuck is corruption?
keep track of it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Just write it in a notebook.
Okay.
Good news is though,
Damn.
the spell does not take a spell point total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As you see the item in your hands, the small sphere, you see pieces of it begin to float around it. These small keys, we'll call them, kind of pop off as you see this glowing golden core in the center. And as you cast Fly on yourself, you see these kind of light tendrils of pure magic kind of float out and pierce into your arm. And kind of, you feel your arm kind of burn for a moment as they kind of pop out, kind of like in like every sci-fi movie when like the robots are fully charged and there's like that like really strong kickback on the energy coils. It's kind of like that. That shoot off your arm and back in as these keys kind of fall back into place. As you look down, there are these small kind of golden glowing dots where you were pierced that eventually fade after a moment. As you're kind of floating there using Fly, they kind of slowly darken and turn kind of this
Hey.
graying... Yes,
First of all, your camera's out of focus.
it's fine. It doesn't matter.
Second of all, do I see
Woo,
this?
woo, woo.
Do I see this?
Hold on. Make a perception check.
Oh, I love these.
I don't know why my camera's not...
This would happen sometimes.
Come on.
I got a 16.
16?
Wait, can I use my passive perception?
No.
No.
Sorry. With the 16, it happens in an instant, and you are technically in front of him because you did clarify that you were just looking into the void. So I will say no, you do not see it. Sorry.
Lord.
I'm looking at these glowing dots
Forgive me
in my
for what I'm
arm
about
that
to
are
do.
like slowly fading away, and just kind of look at the orb, look at Sob, and just kind of do that for like 3 rounds of just.
Sob kind of looks at you. What are you doing?
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was what?
Sob, this is not the time for a fucking joke. Did you not see that?
See what? You cast a spell? No, I saw that, yes.
Okay, what about the flashing fucking golden light and the keys that floated and inserted itself into my arms? Did you not Is that not a thing that just happened?
Make a persuasion check for me.
I gotta persuade my fucking... Okay, that's
'Cause you're
cool.
fucking crazy, that's why.
Oh, I'm so good.
So
On.
So
Five.
that is a... That's a 33.
33. You see Saab kind of looks at you with like a sudden realization. I didn't see anything.
So my magic reservoir didn't... It didn't dampen when I'm doing this.
Which
It
I
didn't
should
dampen.
mention, you just feel as like an aura of strength rather than like an actual numbers thing. I should just mention. Just
Gotcha.
for context.
I'm not fucking weaker than I once was. Here I am, feeling stronger, if anything. And the orb it flashed. Something went to my arm. It's gone now. The
Do you
marks are
touch
gone.
any of the marks? Just
I
like
kind of like drag across them. Yeah. How many marks were there? Were there
they're
3?
5.
Damn.
5. Yeah. I just kind of drag across them.
Okay. As you do that, you hear, as you kind of drag over these marks, you hear in the back of your mind, very faintly.
He's
I don't know why my
invited an
camera keeps,
asthmatic
like-
into his brain.
Use your nose. See if you could use your nose as like getting close in and then getting out. No, like get close to the camera. Yeah. Okay, now slowly go out.
It's kind of hard to slowly go out. Hang on. Hey, everybody.
Okay, you're good. Okay, you're good.
Look at each and every
Good.
pore of Harrison's
Good.
face just to get to know
Good.
him.
You're good. There you go.
Fixed. Let's go. Sorry, everybody. My camera's weird. Anyway.
Yeah, maybe that'll fix my camera. Hold on.
Yours don't have focus.
Anyway.
I really hope that turns into a reaction image at some point. That would make me really happy. Full quality Ryan just really, really up in your grill. You know?
Hi.
Well, I literally looked down, looked back up, and you were both right there. That was a weird experience.
Got jump scared.
That's how Urvgach and Dolidas, reaches its victims.
Yeah.
They look down and we both just apparate in front of them.
That is very true, actually. Anyway, so what are you doing?
I drag across him down. An asthmatic person laughs in the back of my head, and I just kind of
It's
stop.
more of like breathing that exists in a space beyond yourself that you are listening to.
And I'm just... I've got a... I go crisscross applesauce into the air
Okay.
right now, and I start praying to my God right now to see
You don't
if
have
this
a
is
god,
them
homie.
just...
You're not playing Wrathfall.
how
You've
does-
got nobody. You have no support
I know.
system.
Wait, hold on. How does a warlock work?
Atheist moment.
How does?
Your patron is the Knight of Winter.
That's right. Okay. I'll try and commune with the Night of Winter and
Okay.
crisscross applesauce.
This is brave,
like 3
but
feet
I
in
like
the
it.
air.
Alright, yeah. Go for it.
3 feet in the air, just like. So Night of Winter, I have a very important question to ask you right now.
Roll a d20 and just tell me what the number is.
Hopefully this is off
Oh,
the top.
okay. Just a
I think
d20,
it's-
no add-ons. That's
it's off
wiener.
the top or not.
That's 19.
No response.
0.1.
No, it's already
Point
starting.
system. I'll try again.
It's going to be
So
higher
like,
this time,
is-
though.
This is important.
Okay. Roll that d20 again. Tell me the number.
4.
Ooh, yeah, no, that's not happening.
Is it higher? Is it even? Is it odd?
Do you want
Is
me
it
to tell you the number
Your favorite number?
that you needed to roll? You needed to
Is it
roll
a
a
nat
natural
20?
20, yeah. You guys are his top people, but he's kind of a dick. So
We
Yeah,
picked the
yeah.
worst one, guys. Folks at home.
No, we picked the coolest one.
No, we
He is
picked
the
we picked the
coolest one.
coolest one.
He's the coolest one.
Get it?
but,
Because
like,
he's the Winter Knight.
Oh,
And he's-
I
lordy
liked it. I
lord,
liked
we got a
that a lot.
jokester over here.
Does that mean I get to roll
Inspiration.
again?
Yeah, he gets to roll again with inspiration, with.
No. You can use your
Any
inspiration to roll again if you'd like, but
Okay,
No.
okay, I will.
okay.
I will.
Everybody in
We're
the
getting
chat,
bonuses
No.
because
pray
I'm
to
so
Humgar
funny.
right now.
No? Okay.
Do it.
Okay. That's another 4.
Lie. You should lie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
no.
Oh, I knocked my chair
No,
over.
nada.
Third time's a charm didn't work. I go on crisscross applesauce. I put my legs down, like an inch off the ground because I still have fly on. And I'm just kind of, okay, that's not good. What do I do? Yeah. What's up?
Yes.
There is another person communicating with me, or in my head right now. What the fuck?
I will say, in this space, with this many minds, there is a chance that you are merely catching the internal thoughts of a creature within this space. Mind magic does have a tendency to react oddly in situations like this.
As she's explaining this, I do just full on
You put your full ass hand on it?
full ass hand on it.
You should lick it.
I'm not gonna lick
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Game's over.
Yeah. Can you roll a wisdom save, please?
If I roll a nat 1, game's over.
No, you
That's-
just fun things will happen.
A wisdom save?
Mm-hmm.
I got a 16.
Not that bad.
Okay. Describe to me your character's worst traumatic memory in detail.
What the fuck
Please.
are you talking about,
Just-
man?
Just answer the question.
It technically be the first time he died.
Please
Like, I had to
describe
get
that
revivified.
moment in vivid detail, please.
There was in his like little shack homestead when he was still like living with his parents before he became this fucking top dog mercenary guy. He was like 12, and in the middle of the night he heard a window shatter, and so he opens like the door to his bedroom, and he sees his dad and mom both like open the door to their room and like peek out and like look at me. And my dad tells me to go back in my room and hide. And so that's what I do. I go back into my room and I hide under my bed as my dad comes out and he's yelling at something. I don't know what it is. They were yelling at something. And I hear a bowstring kind of hit, I guess, the bow.
Mm-hmm.
As I hear like this squelching sound as if something went through something as it hits the wall. My mother is screaming in fear at this moment, and then she gets cut off abruptly. And as I sneak out of my bed, I open the door to see my father's hand is like stuck on the wall as he's like trying to like forcefully take it out of the arrow, and my mother is on the ground in a pool of her own Um, what's a changeling's blood color?
It's kind of black, red.
Blackish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew.
It's like a really, really deep red.
And what I see is this kind of massive knight, I would assume, in full black armor. And as I open the door, my father yells out for me to run, and so I try to do that. And he like palms the fucking back of my head like a basketball, and just slams me into the wall. My dad takes his hand away from the arrow, this massive fucking wound in his hand, as he like tries to hit this guy with like a chair that we have in our hallway, before his hand just gets sliced off by this massive greatsword, before he cuts him down sideways from like collarbone to rib cage. And he stabs the sword in the ground as I'm like trying to, like, as a kid, you know, just grabbing the broken nose and just kind of screaming and crying. He never talks, and I never see his face, and he palms the back of my head, and he throws me against the sword in the ground as I just die.
And as you lie there in the blackness of death, you hear a voice that you do not remember hearing, as you remember your consciousness fading for that first time. But you do hear a new voice. Your death brings with it only madness. As you see eyes begin to light up golden in color all around you, the shadows of this space becoming infinitely bright as you see almost these drawn, carved images of eyes in the darkness illuminating the space. You are floating in nothing. You are suspended in the air, as you hear the voice continue. And in that madness, you were never the same. You are not you. You died. You are nothing but a broken copy. As you are ripped in half, every element of your changeling form separates as you see every single form you have ever taken in your entire known life sits standing. You see their faces distorting and slowly kind of shattering in on themselves. You see each of their eyes is bleeding this yellow kind of ichor down their face. As you kind of look at all of these, you hear the voice kind of quietly whispers now in your head as everything begins to dim. But in that madness, you were made beautiful again. As your vision comes back, you are floating 200 feet in the center of the space, plummeting towards this center castle. Saab is grabbing onto your face, trying to wake you up as you come to. You may respond if you'd like to.
I'm only going to cast Fly.
Okay.
I'm not
Fly
gonna
is
say
still
anything.
being
I'm
cast
just-
on you, I should say.
Okay, so I just...
Plummeting
do-
wasn't the right word. You are dive bombing in that
Gotcha.
direction.
Gotcha.
So,
Um,
silently, albeit.
I do a barrel roll.
Okay. Do a
As
barrel
like I kind of
roll.
regain conscious. Do a barrel roll, yeah. And then I kind of like dive back up and like kind of glide alongside the wall
Okay.
as I just trying to remember everything. And I'm slowly just climbing back up the wall into that opening.
Okay. I should mention you were pretty decently close to where that castle was, as if you were compelled in that direction.
In that case...
Yeah, in the direction that you were already going, so I should clarify.
Is there, like, towers on the castle?
It's more of a castle in the sense that, like, a termite mound is a castle, if that, like, gives contextual sense. It's not a defensible castle, it is a extravagant palace made out of the stone here.
Is there just a high point where I could just kind of stand on? Or
There
like,
is
grab
the
hold
center high point, this kind of massive kind of spire that sits in the center. You may stand on that. That would be an optimal place if you would like to choose that.
Gotcha. I'll just grab a hold on that and kind of take a knee on that as I just start looking around and just realizing what must have happened as I look at Zop and just say, what the fuck happened?
The fuck do you mean, what the fuck happened? You just started flying.
Okay, give me a rundown. I need a rundown of what happened right now.
You were sitting there, and then you relaxed your entire body, looked directly at the castle, and then started making a beeline for it. That's what happened. I asked you what the plan was. I got no response. Your eyes were glazed over.
Okay. With awakened mind, I'll contact Urvgotch and just say, Urvgotch, I need you to give me a rundown of what the fuck I just did right now. What happened?
I wasn't looking.
You just saw him fly in the you saw him do exactly what he said he was going to do. Because he told you he was just going to fly over there.
He told me that?
Yeah.
They told me.
Also, I should mention, when he calls you via awakened mind, you hear 10 different voices.
Me or Urvgotch?
Urvgotch does. You hear them all, voices that you've heard Thodeus use before via, like, his... Well, there, I should say, because it's not really a gendered thing, I guess, if we're being accurate. But they, like, voices that they have used for various bodies that they have had, it is many of those voices, but you can only really tell 10 distinct voices. And they all blend into this wicked cacophony of sound and malice that just hits your head and sits in it like 1,000 hornets that are trying to escape but can't.
God. This is fucked up. I would say that, but...
It would be lore accurate, though.
Yeah.
This is silly.
This is
You're...
quite silly.
You put a lot of emphasis.
Is there a way to turn this shit off?
Like, ignore it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I
You
did
can,
last
like,
time?
mentally block it out.
I'm gonna do that, because that's fucked up.
Okay. You get no response.
So Urvgotch's mind is just Urvgotch, I
Do I
need
see
you to
him, though?
tell me everything I've ever done.
Huh?
Do I see them, though?
Huh?
Sitting
I
up
mean,
there?
yeah, you see him just standing on the tower.
So I'm gonna go, like...
I'm just like doing this, just... I contact him again. What the fuck are you doing?
If you'd like to block it out that first time, you can block it out continuously. Because the
okay.
first time, it just kind of happens and you don't expect it. But the second one, you can see he, like... You can
Yeah, I'm
feel the
blocking it
focus kind of meld around your mind before it happens, and you can block it off if you would like. So...
I look at Sob and I just say, what the fuck is wrong with him? Okay, this is not a time to be a fucking... Go talk to fucking... Oh my god, what's her name? I don't know. I don't care. Go talk to his pedal. See what the fuck...
Elise, you fucking...
No, that's what Dolius says.
Oh.
That's in lore.
I thought you
Lore.
forgot. I was gonna say.
You see Sob just kind of sits there for a second. Kind of just floating. Elise doesn't know, but it seems as though Urfgotch is in pain when you speak to him.
As always.
Cut the fucking dickhead. Awaken mine. I'll talk to Urfgotch and say, "Fuck you."
You still block it
Don't
off.
hear it.
Okay.
You can
I'm
certainly
gonna
try
start walking up.
Elise, however, if you'd like to try to reach a message to him.
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, Sob was just telling you that you can try and awaken mine Elise, and she can relay the message.
Yeah, I could do that. Right. Elise. And then awaken mine just, Elise, I need you to give me a rundown of exactly what I did and what happened from the moment I started to fly.
Jeff, can you do me a favor?
What?
Can you roll a wisdom saving throw for Elise real quick for me?
Dude, I'm gonna kill your fucking flower.
Don't say that.
Don't.
Okay, wisdom
Don't
saving
do
throw. Let's go,
that.
people.
Let's go.
Put 1 in the chat if you think I'm gonna get this, and 0 if you think I don't.
I love how he tries to use the chat feature, but he's not there.
Well,
what is it?
People who put 0, you're in some
Got a
good luck
1?
because I got a nat 1, baby.
Oh my god.
Nat 1.
Oh
That's
no.
not good. That's really not good.
Oh no.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, that's bad. Urfgotch, you look over and you see Elise is just floating there. Like, most of her body is limp, but the magic that keeps her flying is still active. As you see, she begins to twitch. As you see golden cracks start to form across her face. As you see the petal that was before you, the Pieris petal with these kind of white flowers, begins to wilt. As you see a golden marigold begins to form out of her body.
What the hell?
As you hear just this kind of ripping bodily throat sounds as she screams out as you begin to hear a buzz.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, Brian, with this bullshit.
You see the entire wave.
Hold on.
0.5!
From the top, you see as it goes down, as you see, you hear it first. I should mention, exactly. So Dordeus,
Holy shit.
you hear just this very faint, just through the entire space as you see from above you just movement, like a wave of bodies down as you hear you see hordes of bodies shoot out from this chasm beneath as you see this swarm, a swarm so big that you have never seen anything the likes of it, of dead-light pixies, shoots out from this cavern, flying into the space as you see it begins to swirl around like a mass of angry black bees as it then shoots towards Urfgotch and Elise.
Question, Game Master, Dungeon Master. I got a question. Is this Golden Ichor and Light? Is that Summer Page Golden Ichor, or is that something different?
Oh, it's something different entirely.
It's piss.
Okay.
It's
I figured
piss
as
magic.
much, but like as soon as you said like marigold, I was just like, wait a minute.
It's marigolds. If you know that video,
No, marigolds.
thumbs up for you. Anyway.
I just kind of stare up in horror as I don't know what to do. I just kind of stand, like kneel, grabbing onto this tower-esque thing. I just look up.
You're not gonna cast any
And then
spells?
I fly. I'm
I
going,
should
bitch.
mention.
Damn.
I should mention to both of you. You both have had experience with deadlight pixies before. They are
What are they all
completely blind, and they are very, very adverse to fire. So.
I'm going to fly as fast as I can towards Urvgotch while trying to contact the Winter Knight.
Okay. What do you say to the Winter Knight?
Shit's fucked. Shit's fucked. Shit's fucked.
Okay. Okay.
Oy vey.
If you tell me you got a nat 1, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. No.
Wait a minute.
You
said
continue
shit
flying.
fuck.
Yeah.
Shit's
fucked. As in, like,
To our
shit is
boss,
fucked.
to the fucking Humgar,
Yeah.
the dick sucker of the ninth
How
realm
would you
of the
describe
winter?
this? How
I'd
would
say,
you describe
Please
this?
help us.
I should
sir.
also mention
Please.
Urvgotch. You see Elise is like trying to regain like mental form as you see she again kind of wilts as the Pieris return, as she just kind of stands there, or kind of floats I should say, and just kind of looks at you, looks up, sees the pixies, flies in front of you, and casts Create Flame in front of the two of you.
Oh.
As you hear this deafening sound as deadlight pixies just part like the Red Sea around you and shoot out of the cavern as you begin to, like, after a moment, like, they move extraordinarily quickly. You begin to hear screaming from behind you.
Brian, you killed an entire fucking kingdom.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, the kingdom! Oh no!
You probably killed Torment.
I should also
too.
mention, you see the wave of bodies that are on this are beginning to wake up and move.
Nice going, Brian.
Shut up!
Touching your
Oh,
golden
no.
acne or whatever the fuck it was. All right.
Golden acne.
I'm
It's
not
more
gonna
of
be
a
fucking
gray
around
now.
with
It
piss
was
magic
golden,
anymore.
and it kind of like muted to gray after a moment. So, almost like dead flesh or frostbite.
Ew.
Gross.
Way gross.
Brian's nasty and has syphilis.
Nuh-uh.
You do.
Brian's grody and he has syphilis.
Yuck.
No.
Anyway, folks, with this fire, can I? I can't do that. I was gonna say, can I like take it in my blade and then? But I can't
Your
do that
blade
'cause
is not
it's
really
space.
conducive for that, no.
I know.
Sadly.
That's what I was thinking of. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna use. Okay, I'm gonna start running forward with, at least on my chest, kind of,
Okay.
and do evasive footwork. So I'm gonna roll and what's it? Oh, D10. Let me see
Okay.
my D10. Where is it? There it is. So I have now 23 AC.
Jesus. Okay,
So I'm
yeah.
gonna keep running.
So
And-
you just like reach out, grab onto Elise, and just kind of bring her into your chest. The flame is now sitting like just between your like fingers as she's just holding it out, keeping these things at bay as you are sprinting. There is a ledge rapidly approaching. Do you jump off?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
I'm a bad bitch.
He's a bad bitch.
Alright.
You jump.
What do I roll?
Dodeus, you see as you're standing on this, like, ledge, or kind of tower space, you just see this kind of mass of gray shoot through this tunnel with just this faint flickering of orange through it until that kind of breaks as, like, the sea of pixies parts as you see Dodeus jumps and just lands on the rocks and just starts tumbling through bodies. None of them grab onto you because your AC is so high because you're moving. But you see he is tumbling down the hill, just like holding on to Elise as he's just flying down it.
I'm flying towards him as fast as I can.
Okay.
Does anything happen with that Winter Night roll?
Yes. but we're not there yet.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
He's calling in SEAL Team 6.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Except for it's a crossbow.
Yeah.
Just kidding. It's like. Oh!
Oh no,
It
it's more
fucking
of a...
hurts! There we go.
All right,
It
it's
hurts.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Alright. Everyone's already dead.
Yeah. Alrighty. So I'm gonna keep running.
Okay. You kind of you tumble and just kind of fall, holding, kind of bringing yourself into a ball, as you eventually kind of find a space where you feel like you could get a kind of continuous run, as you just kind of shoot up and start sprinting, kind of letting go of Elise as she kind of begins to fly with you, just kind of right next to you, as you just kind of move people and soldiers off of your body as you just continually keep moving.
I'm casting like Eldritch Blast to anything behind him if I can.
Okay. Your Eldritch Blast, you see, what's the usual color of your Eldritch Blast?
It's black at the base with like white towards the top of the flames.
Okay. You see that white begins to seep deeper into the darkness of the core of it. As you continually throw, you can feel the temperature getting colder here.
Oh.
That's cool. That's cool.
He's yellow. Yuck.
Do I roll to hit? Do I roll for damage? What?
You just hit them, and
Okay, just
because there's enough of them that it's
Gotcha.
more of just like a, you know,
Yeah.
You hit a few. You don't kill them, but you do move them off of
no.
Urgotch.
I mean, kind of question.
Sure.
Since my Eldritch Blast looks like a black fireball, is it like fire
No.
or no?
No, I would say it's more of... It's less like a fireball in that it doesn't burn, and it's more of like a frozen cube of energy that just kind of hits and explodes out inside of the creature. It's pure force
Gotcha.
energy. It's not... Like, it is as magic
Gotcha,
as magic
gotcha.
can get. It doesn't take the form of anything else. It just...
God, I don't
It's like,
have any
it's like
AoEs.
throwing a baseball into somebody's chest.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Can you make
don't
that a
have
spell?
any AoEs.
Baseball?
Yeah.
The spell?
Baseball!
That's what it is. I'm
Baseball,
convinced
baby.
that if you just had a magic item, you could play baseball with Eldritch Blast.
You're very inventive. This is why
I
Harrison
really
J.
am.
Larson
You just
is
get a
professional
stick and
DM.
you just be like, yeah, it just reflects magic that hits it. Bam. Baseball.
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 If you get
Fantasy
hit by it, you're
baseball,
fucking
baby.
dead.
That,
Paralyzed for
that's
life.
all I can do.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing Eldritch Blasts behind Urgotch.
I'm imagining you look like Adam Warlock just like flying in.
Yeah, just kind of like hugging these like baseballs, like curveballs.
Yeah. You just see these kind of orbs of light flying past you, Urgotch. Obviously, none of them are going to hit you. But
Unless.
but yeah. So the two of you are getting closer, but have yet to fully reach each other at this point in time. So,
Well, this is getting a little fucking crazy.
Don't you think, folks? Put one if you think this is getting crazy.
Jeff is actually tricking you guys into making him code for his giant robot that's going to
10101010.
By the end of the campaign, he's going to have a fully finished line of code. It's going to be crazy.
Like,
You're
and
gonna
it types
just
out,
one,
it's gonna be
Jeff
wild.
Langley is the coolest.
Yep, that's exactly what it says.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what are the two of you doing? Just continuing
My main
on?
goal is to like give him like cover fire as we try and get into the castle, if
Okay.
that's even a possibility at this point.
All right, the two of you. So you are going in the opposite direction of the castle. He is going down to the castle.
Yeah.
So are you? What, are you going
I'm
to
just, like,
loop
flying
around once you
around.
pass him, or are you going
Yeah.
to try and pick him up?
I
can't
can't
pick
pick
me
up
up, you-
Urgotch.
Little
I
white.
cannot.
I mean,
lightweight
flying via
bitch.
magic. I'll let you roll for it if you'd like. It'll be difficult, but it is
I
technically
have a
possible.
+0 to my strength. I'd rather not.
All right, that's fair. So
And
you're just gonna
like a
loop
clown.
and kind of follow him around then?
Yeah.
Okay. You hear the thrum of wings now as you both look up. You see the top half. You see just these kind of bodies. As you see guards, Soldier Isildren, begin to descend betwixt you. As they, like, there are bodies as ground forces, with also who have wings but were asleep on the floor, are waking up. As the ceiling is waking up, every element of this is beginning to fly towards you.
Do I see a captain anywhere at all?
You do not know.
Okay, to
We're
just
not
like
that important.
the closest one that I could see, I'd like to roll a persuasion to say, forget about us. Get those things right now.
Okay. Are you casting a spell or just being like...
No, I'm just yelling.
So one of these things with a spear is like flying towards you and is trying to impale you, and you're just like, no, not me!
Wait a minute.
Not me.
You should turn into one of them.
I could do that.
You could.
See? Jeff Langley's not that much of a fucking idiot. Put 0 in the chat. Nothing.
Do
There's
it.
nothing attached to it. Just put it in there.
Just put
Do
0.
it. I really hope people actually respond in this episode with zeros.
Please
and ones.
do.
That'd be really
It'll make
funny.
us feel better.
Because
Follow
then
us on
I can just like
Instagram.
I can post this episode with replay on. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. I lied. You're seeing the VOD right now. You're not seeing the stream. Get out of here.
Harrison's like an actual liar. Like one time he lied to me and said that he said what did he say? Oh, he was gonna buy me a McGriddle, and then he went and bought me a like a breakfast McMuffin or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, because
I threw that shit on the ground, stomped on it, and spit in his face because you don't do that to me.
Jeff thinks very highly of the McGriddle, and it's just all right.
I like it.
I prefer an egg McMuffin. I'll be honest.
I prefer you just continue playing the game.
I'm not the one who interrupted.
I want to cast confusion.
All right. So, anyway, this is a dumb bit. I'm sorry.
I'm cracking
Oh,
up. I'm
bad.
crazy.
Just losing it. So, Dodeus, what are you doing?
I want to cast confusion on this guy just trying to point a spear into my chest right now.
Okay. What are the? Let's take a look. At
It's a
confusion.
wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
We love casting
Poor.
spells.
All right. What happens?
Let's see.
Let's take a gander,
The
shall we?
creature. Oh, hold on. I might have to roll for this. Do I pick which of the 4 outcomes, or is it a roll?
Yes.
It's a roll.
Technically, I roll though. I think.
Oh, okay. You do that then.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, I can see through it. I didn't know that. Whoa.
That's kind of funny, actually.
It works.
So you see it just like starts like clawing at its face, like trying to get something out of its head. As you see, it just starts swinging wildly, and oddly enough, you still pass it and it still attacks you.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, it rolled the one where it just attacks any creature within its range, and you happen to be
Yeah.
within its range. So,
Yeah.
ooh, yeah, that's gonna hit probably. I assume a 24 hits you.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
That really
Or not a
fucking
24,
hits me.
22. I think it still hits you.
Oh, that's way better.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Am I able? No, I can't. Never mind.
I mean, it doesn't do very much damage, to be fair. Never mind, I lied. It does 10 damage. Which isn't like that much. Uh-oh.
Ouch.
Oh no. Do I have like if this were like an attack round, would I be able to cast another spell at him?
I mean, if it's a bonus action spell, sure. But at the same time, you are moving past him, so it is kind of a...
Yeah,
You
very
know.
fast.
So, if you want to use it, you may, but at the same time...
I'll use, oh my god, what's it called? Uncanny Dodge. Have that.
Okay. So you take 5 damage.
Hooray! And then I just fly
You got
past him
this.
as he fucking gashes my nuts, and
It's more of like a small tap on the side, because you like move out of the way, but it still kind of catches you, but not very bad. Like, it's enough to
Gotcha.
kill like a normal person, but you're not a normal person.
You're a bad
Yeah.
bitch.
We're back.
Ladies
Okay.
and gentlemen.
So, where were we, gentlemen? You guys were making your way towards the castle?
Yes.
yeah,
And the guards
Alright,
were
super.
here.
So I need both
And
of
they
you to just
slapped
make
me.
general athletics checks. Or acrobatics,
buddy, oh
whichever is
boy, oh
higher.
joy.
You
Athletics,
decide.
baby. 14. Wow. Wow.
Oh, 16!
Let's go. Alright. Okay.
Discord.
So, the two of you kind of begin to muscle your way through these kind of hordes, but your pace does begin to slow. So,
Gotcha.
you continue on. After a moment of just like fighting through, because the enemy force rolled lower, so you do get through, but they rolled close enough to where your pace was slowed. You eventually make your way onto this long, kind of stone bridge. As you see from beneath it, you hear the kind of beating of wings. As you see Soldier Sildren begin to kind of flow out of this space and land on this kind of big stone bridge. I should mention, the bridge does not have any railing. It is like a pure stone kind of flat carving piece that goes over this spot. The two of you kind of... It's odd. The two of you see all of them kind of land, but you see there's like this element of hesitation as they all kind of shift, allowing you some element to enter into the space. As they see you running towards them, you see they all kind of tense up and kind of look at you, and then kind of all in unison step to the side and just kind of free fall off of the bridge back into the depths below as the bridge goes completely empty. You hear the sounds of movement behind you. As you guys continue to run, you do not hear anybody following you.
There's gonna be like zombies in here. Some fucked up shit that they want to see.
They want to go inside? Let them!
That dog is crazy.
So anyway, we're going inside.
I should also mention, Brian, you still see this golden yellow...
Oh, the eyes everywhere?
No, you don't see the eyes anymore.
Oh,
That was just for that.
dude.
But you do see this golden yellow path in front of you.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that path. Oh, what a
People.
Yeah, I'll fly in front of Irvgosh and just shout back, follow me, as I just kind of glide through and follow this path as best I can.
You arrive at this kind of stone doorway at the front. It is carved in Sylvan runes, but it is a very, very large stone door that is in your pathway.
I'm gonna just try and open it. Just
Okay, roll a strength check
force
for
it
me.
open. Hooray! I'm gonna do so good. You guys, I know it, right now below me it says my stats. That's wrong. I actually have like a big. I got a 4.
You just kind of hit the wall expecting it to give, and you get nothing. Irvgotch, you just like thunder over. You may make a strength check if you'd like to.
Before that, I'm gonna grab Doldidos by the shoulders.
Okay.
Press him up against the wall. kiss some passion now.
Yeah. Oh.
No, we're not doing that. Not this.
Not
episode,
yet.
everybody. Oh, baby, you better behave, Harrison, before I get you hot. What the fuck is up with me? What is wrong with me? I'm like out of my fucking mind.
That happened so fast.
So okay, we might have to give some context to our watchers.
I just got
Jeffrey
off a
has a
9-hour
variant
shift,
of
alright?
himself. We call him Night Jeff. We've noticed this natural phenomenon since like 7th grade in middle school. Usually any time past 8 or 7 o'clock, he just turns into a different person. And recently he's been fighting back with it. So that was that little like, what's wrong with me?
That point of
He's
realization?
getting stronger. Yeah, he's getting stronger against Night Jeff, but Night Jeff still exists.
And Night Jeff is also strong.
Yeah.
Night Jeff is very
Well, what I was
strong.
going to say is, what did you do to Elise? It's not even his voice, but
What the
fuck.
fuck do you mean, what did I do?
Look at her. She's all fucked up because of you.
I should say, so you can see Elise's face. There's this golden crack that goes through her entire face that is shining with this kind of moving golden energy.
Uvgotch, Sub, when you look at it, what do you see?
They see the same thing.
Yeah.
The golden crack? Okay,
You, however, you do see an extra element.
oh, okay.
You see, in the middle of her forehead, a golden eye just staring back at you. As you
Look at
move,
me.
it follows you.
Look at me. Only tell me what you did.
I tried contacting our boss, and they didn't fucking respond.
You're lying. You're deceiving me.
I'm
Stop
not lying.
talking and tell
I'm
me
not lying.
what you did.
I tried contacting her. When I flew off, that wasn't me. Alright? There was someone watching me,
murder you.
and they are taking control over me. Okay? I don't know what the fuck's going on. I tried contacting you to tell me what the fuck was happening, and you chose to ignore me. So I just chose to contact Elise.
All right. You better not talk any fucking smack. Because let me tell you something.
I got serious.
I'm going to take like a sharp part of my gauntlet right there, baby girl. Right there. It's going to stay right there.
I
until you
raise a
my
dagger from my garter,
Oh,
and
no,
it's
you
under
don't.
your chin.
No, you don't. Let me tell you why.
you don't.
Says who?
Let me tell you why, you little bastard. I'm gonna sense this because I'm a fucking battle master. All right, I'm
Okay.
a beast hunter.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna grab your hand.
All right, yeah, Brian, you definitely need to make that TikTok for context.
Beast
now.
Hunter.
No,
more
no,
context
explain it.
later on the
Explain it on
TikTok.
the TikTok. Anyway, go ahead.
See it next time on TikTok. So I'm gonna grab his arm as soon as he tries to get that dagger up. I'm gonna slam it against the door. Slam it against the door, baby.
Okay.
Great, I'll grab the other one with my other hand.
Oh my How many fucking daggers this guy have? 50? 75?
4.
Damn!
4.
Motherfucker's got 2 hands, 4 daggers. Do the math.
Yeah.
Put 2 in the chat because that doesn't make any fucking sense. All right. You got your
Broke his
your
code
other
of ones and
dagger.
zeros. This is big, people.
Yeah, this is a crazy ass game. So he's got this little dagger up to my throat, but I got him right by the fucking throat. Also, thumb right in his fucking windpipe area. This is not going to end well for you, buddy boy.
Bitch.
So tell me exactly what the hell's going on, or I'm going to smash that windpipe of yours, and then
I've been telling you the truth this entire time.
you've got to be
Why are
out of
we
your
doing this
fucking
voice?
mind. This is not in character. This is a Jerry Seinfeld
Okay.
bit, apparently. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Oh, God, you can't be doing that. We got a mission to accomplish.
Jerry, I said the N-word in front of a whole crowd.
I can't
Fuck
use
Kramer.
any of this, guys.
What are you talking about?
Let's move on before I have to
All right.
like do a whole ass another cut. Guys, I don't want to cut anything of this out
we
of
cut?
this game, but they force me to cut things out.
I
they
didn't
just
say
say
it.
shit.
It was Kramer. Why am I getting
Great,
in
now
trouble?
the Seinfeld estate's gonna come after us. Awesome.
It's the third persona, Jeff, Night Jeff, and Kramer.
I'm not Kramer. I'm not Kramer. Take that back, you little character. I'm gonna hit you with my wall of bottle.
I feel like this is obligatory. Everybody watching the show, I'm sorry. You know,
Oh,
thank you.
You're welcome, everyone.
Thank you
Everyone
for
watching, you're
and
welcome.
Sticking with it.
Thank
We're
you
gonna
for
have a
watching.
break here soon.
Thank you for sticking
Once
by.
these guys just get inside of this building, we're gonna take a break.
You know what? I'll let him go.
Okay.
Yeah, you gonna do that?
Don't make me. Because I'm fucking crazy. I'm going to open this door now.
Okay.
And I know.
Go ahead and
We,
roll a
we
strength
had
check.
our little standoff and we were like, now it's fine. Because I respect him for that. I got like a fucking 8,000. Or a 24. 24.
Yeah, that'll do it. You
Kicks it
feel
down.
cold air just kind of hits your face, and
Smells
there's
great.
just silence inside.
What does it
The two
smell
of you
like?
kind of move in as you turn and close the doors back up as they begin to seal. The two of you turn around and it is complete darkness.
Do I see the path?
You do see the path, yes.
I sure fell down.
Where does it look like it's heading?
Just deeper into this space. You can see the path glows like in your eyes, basically. You can see exactly where it leads, even without seeing the spaces. This space is pitch black.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna use Awakened Mind to contact Baeh Veshen.
Okay.
And just say, "Where the fuck are you?"
You get his voicemail.
Also,
Roll a D20
face
for me.
is okay. Dolves's face at this point in time is just like he's like losing control over it, just because of like his emotions and like he doesn't understand what's going on. So it's just like slight changes of just like his nose will like go up a little bit, or like his eyebrows will like lighten in color or something. Just very small ones, but they're constantly happening.
No modifiers, by the way, just whatever you rolled.
That's a 3.
Okay. Okay. Noted. You do not get a response, however.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Swag.
And then I'll look.
Actually,
at
what's the
Elgachi.
range on Awakened Mind?
Let me check. If I remember correctly, it's big as fuck, I think.
That's like 8 feet. It's fucking huge.
Awakened Mind.
It's you.
Oh, it's 30 feet.
What?
Oh.
We've been
Yeah,
using
you
it
definitely do not contact him.
Oh, no.
We're gonna have to start the campaign over.
Oh, dude, I've been fucking shit up since the beginning.
Oh
It's
my
alright.
gosh.
It's alright. We'll just fix it moving on. It's alright. Yeah, you definitely do not get anything from that.
We fucked it up. Great. Whatever. Just kidding. I'm an actor.
Golden
I'm like
path
an actor.
is in front of you.
I'll look at Urgach and just say, the path is this way. We go now.
Okay. You continue down the path, as that is where we're going to take our break tonight. everybody.
Oh!
So go get some popcorn, do, maybe, I don't know, corn
Take a
dogs.
piss.
Dr.
get some-
Pepper.
Shut that baby
Oh!
up. Cook some ramen.
Yeah.
Take the dog out.
But we'll be back in a couple minutes. Enjoy yourselves, and we're excited to see you back when we return.
Bye-bye.
So-
welcome back, everybody, from our little break. We're happy to have you. Hope you got some snacks. Hope you're ready to get into the second half of this episode.
Every single one of us went to the bathroom.
Real.
True. Thank you. So, with that, we are going to just get straight into it. So, the two of you are following this path. Urfgot, you can't see shit.
What?
I mean, you don't see the path. It's only in our good friend Doldeus' eyes.
But I have dark vision.
Doldeus, you continue on following this path. Can both of you make perception checks for me?
Ooh! That's a 26.
26?
Yeah.
Okay.
God. I got a
26 is
16.
good. 16?
Open your eyes.
So,
How about
Doldeus,
you watch the
you
path?
are
Oh, that's right. You can't.
very focused on the path, yes. And kind of continue moving. Urfgot, you kind of are still behind Doldeus. You have like one hand kind of on their shoulder. Just making sure you don't get lost.
Does my dark vision work?
But you
in here?
begin to see the space kind of slightly lightens, just enough to where your dark vision starts to take hold of the space. You look around and you see the walls are kind of covered in these kind of interesting, odd sigils and very intricate carvings of what seems to be the history of this place. You see that there is this kind of snowy beetle-like creature that is kind of raising this glacier from the mountain, and you see they begin to kind of, as you're following the same space, you see they begin to reform Eladrin into their image as they build legions of these warriors. And then you kind of continue on, you see they kind of have this large snowflake-looking crystal that they're kind of holding above their head, of which you have no idea what the context of that is. You kind of continue on, you see the northern winds as they get deeper and deeper into the space. And then you see what seem to be a little bit newer carvings. They've not been worn down with time. You see the kind of image of this extraordinarily large fey creature. You have never seen this being before, but they seem to be extraordinarily important. And they are gifting this kind of snowy beetle-like creature with this, what seems to be orb of some kind. Very large, about the size of a human head, that is floating kind of above this creature's head as they are being gifted it. In the next image, this large creature that you've never seen before is showing this beetle some sort of magical effect. You don't know what spell it represents, but it seems to be some sort of powerful magics. The next image is of the beetle holding this orb above their head, their other arms kind of sticking out, as you see a blade kind of sitting in their chest, with the next image of them sitting on this kind of stone table, seemingly dead, still holding this orb in their hands, which is where this kind of mural cuts off that is carved into the stone. So, with that, the two of you eventually find a set of large stairs that kind of loop down and then into a further space below. They are intricately carved into the stone, but there are two separate sets that seem to go down towards this deeper section. So, there's a set on the right and a set to the left. Which would you like to take?
Follow the path.
Okay. The path takes you down both.
What?
Although it does diverge and kind of dilute in brightness.
Does it flow
but
in a
it
certain
seems
way?
that either one will take you to the same place.
Does one seem brighter than the other?
Nope.
I'm going
The path
right.
splits off.
Okay. Do you follow Urvgotch right?
No. I go left.
No? Okay, you go left. So as you move left, you see the kind of haze of yellow sifts to the left. As you begin to kind of move down that path, you see the path kind of reunites and leads you down. The two of you can kind of hear the footfalls of each other as you meet kind of this crossroads that opens up into this relatively large room below, but it seems like both paths led to the same room. So, what are the two of you doing?
What do we see in this room?
Again, there is kind of darkness that persists forward, but in the immediate space of where you are, there is a small amount of light that is coming from above you that kind of shines down, but the actual space is darkness. All you can see is the end of the steps.
I'll just try and follow the path as best as I can.
So, you continue on. As you begin to hear very faint sounds of breathing, groaning, and various other sounds of pain. But very, very quiet.
I'll take a dagger out of my outer garter, and then I'll just say with awakened mind, if I could reach him at all, just Baeh Veshen. Just like, Baeh Veshen.
You hear quietly in your head.
What?
Where are you?
Oh.
But extremely faint.
I'll look at.
But you do know that they are within 30 feet of you.
I'll look at Urvgotch and say, Baeh Veshen's close somewhere. He's weak. Do you remember the contract? Was it alive or dead?
I'm gonna lie and say dead.
Roll a persuasion check.
Dead.
Actually, deception.
Yeah.
Deception.
Silly.
Roll an insight check for me.
Uh-oh.
Ooh! I echoed. Pop! Pop!
Insight, right?
Break the audio.
It's alright.
You silly boy.
I was a sound guy for a long time, so I have the right.
I got
You
a
do.
15.
Okay.
L. Get lied
you
to by
kind
an
of-
idiot.
You can't really read Urvgotch very well because it is, again, dark in here. And so you can only go by the tone of his voice, and his tone doesn't really ever change.
Dead.
So,
Very well. Let's find him.
okay. Urvgotch, you hear Elise kind of whisper in your ear, "Would you like me to light this space?
Yes. We're going to have to see his blood to make sure he's dead.
She casts Create Flame. You see in the center, there's this basin full of what seems to be some sort of oil, as she kind of goes over and casts Create Flame inside of it as it kind of begins to light and now burns in the space.
As
you
the
do have
light pops up, I'd like to
as
put
you look
on
around.
a hood and like a mask.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you just kind of instinctually, as she kind of offers, you kind of pull them both up. The space is intricately carved. There is Sylvan written on the walls pretty much everywhere. And you see the space is kind of a circular room with what seems to be large doors kind of placed in equal distance from each other all the way up to the kind of the stairway that leads down here. You can see each of these doors, while they may be stone, they are a kind of beautiful, almost glassy stone that is see-through, very crystalline. And you can see intricately weaved through is more kind of stone elements that are kind of crafted very precariously and delicately into this space. You see in each of these rooms there is a body of some kind, either being suspended or in various different variations of life and death. You can see they are hoisted via some sort of magic to some degree, but in varying elements of let's call it cruelty. Some you can see are being basically pulled apart via magic. Some are just hanging kind of loosely. And others you can see they are distorted via this magic as they are there. In the center, directly in front of where the stairway goes down, you see a massive door. You can see this is even more intricately designed, but you do not see a figure inside.
Hold on.
It is much darker.
Wait a minute. Brian, you know what this reminds me of? Your little gal pal, Yana. Think about it. Think about the position she was in. We're doing the same shit all over again. Folks at home, if you don't know, Yana is Rathal's little girlfriend. Ooh la la. And she was found naked, suspended via chains, not magic, but whatever, in a fucked up torture chamber. And I bet your bottom dollar that this has something to do with it. Same practice?
I should also preface, though, in that situation...
They were draining her of her blood.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, let me tell you, folks.
It seems these people here are injured in the sense that they are being questioned, and much less that they are being harvested
0.75.
Saying. Just saying.
Okay. 0.65. You bring up a good point.
I'm just clarifying so you understand what's going on. I'm not trying to say, anything one way or the other. But
You've made your case.
Anyway, but you cannot see whoever is being held in this center chamber. But that is where the golden path is taking you.
Okay.
I know the path is leading me into that center chamber. I just want to look up at the bodies and see if I recognize any of them.
Okay. Do you do that to all of them?
No, just like a brief glance over, just mainly to see if it's Baeh, to see if he's like floating somehow, some way.
Okay. All right. Which side do you start on?
Link it. Left.
Yeah, I'll start left.
Okay. Kind of move across, just briefly glancing in. You see various different figures. Do you go all the way across the entire room and then back to the center one?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to know if you stopped at a certain one. You see on the far right, you kind of look in, kind of like looking through this kind of crystalline glass. As you do see Baethan is floating off to the side of this center chamber.
Get one.
With dagger in hand, I'll like tap Urvgotch like on the shoulder with my open hand, and just kind of motion up with my head as I say, Baeh Veshen, what are you doing?
Kind of looks up. You can see his face is beaten and like torn and ripped. He is not in good physical condition. As he just kind of looks up, like barely conscious, but doesn't respond.
Sob, could you heal him? You know, you are terribly...
You are against this door. There's no way inside.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
there isn't a way that you can.
Open the door.
Then,
No.
yeah, open the door.
Okay. So what do you attempt to do to open the door?
Push it.
Okay, you push it. Nothing.
Pull it. Pull it.
Still
Dude, I had such a fucking
Rotate it.
stupid laugh. Pull it. Folks at home, put a
Rotate it.
7 for me doing some stupid shit.
no rotato. Sorry.
Flip it.
I'm gonna kick it.
Still nothing. No.
Punch
You
the
kick it?
door.
Okay. Roll an attack against the door.
Yabo.
Does a be 21 hit?
Yeah, 21 does hit.
Okay, what do I roll? D6?
It's just your strength, I believe.
Like
Okay.
your bare fists.
Plus
So
one.
it'd be 10 damage.
No.
What?
You don't roll.
What? Oh, 5.
It's one plus your strength.
Oh, 6.
So 6 damage. So you just like punch into this thing as you see it cracks. As you can see, this kind of magical seal on it kind of reverberates through, but the actual piece of glass is cracked now.
I'm gonna barge through it.
Okay. Roll another attack.
Yabo! Ooh, that was even better. That was 27.
Okay, that definitely hits. So another 6 damage. You kind of barge through. I'll say with your body weight, though, we'll count it as more damage, because it's not just an unarmed strike, it's a full... You go straight through it. You are a big guy, and you are pretty heavy, too, with all of your armor on. So you just kind of shatter all of this glass. It kind of sprays everywhere as Baeh Veshen kind of looks up, kind of shocked, but just still completely out of it.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Wait. Before we kill him, so we revive him, let's see what he has to say. Baeh Veshen, you are incredibly annoying to find. I want you to know that. Oh, that's right. Oh, it hurts, whatever. Sob, could you heal him, please?
Sure, Stop tries to kill him. What healing spell are you gonna try and use?
I believe it's just cure wounds.
Okay. Physically, he is better off. He is still mentally very injured, though.
She pops an ibuprofen in his mouth.
Here, have this. This will help. It's like, oh, thank you.
Right then.
Oh,
You
anyway.
are healed. You are fine now. You're with us, which could be worse, but
We're gonna kill you.
yeah, we're gonna fucking decimate you.
I am.
So,
He's not.
do you have anything to say for yourself before you are killed and then revived, and then possibly killed again?
You see Baeh Veshen is still kind of limply hanging there, just like you can see the bruising has kind of slowly faded, but he's still completely out of it and just kind of looks up at you. Hey, no. The crown.
Talking about a fucking crown.
What
while
the
you die?
fuck
Are
does
you
that mean?
serious?
Oh my god.
He starts to slip out of consciousness. You can try and wake him
Punch
back
him in the
up if you'd
dick.
like.
I'm gonna lightly slap him.
Okay, you slap him, he kind of looks back up. You can continue your questioning for the moment.
Okay, crown. What, do you want to be a king? Is that why you left? Come on, give us some more.
The crown, bathed in the blood of the first one. The prize, only the true heir can hold it. They know where it is. Through his blood, she may be reborn.
You see his throat begins to open up as a single rosebud peeks through.
Uh-oh.
As you see his face begins to rip apart via thorny vines. You see like a terrible, almost like weeds growing through ground. These vines grow through his head as you see his body kind of peels back. As you see, he just goes completely limp. As you hear kind of a voice behind you. You should not have talked, Baeh Veshen. As for the two of you... Well, you hear the sounds of kind of... almost the sounds of things returning to as they were. As the two of you turn around, you see the Page of Summer. No sword in hand this time.
Killer.
You see the door reforms as she just kind of looks at you, smiling, and just turns as you see a much, much larger figure behind her kind of peeks in. You see the kind of archfey features that is very common with a lot of the lords and ladies of the Fae. You see roses entangled all about her as she kind of looks through. Winter, such a fickle season. Yet, it seems its pages are destined to die.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna break through this fucking door again. And
Okay,
absolutely
go ahead and roll an attack.
decimate these bitches.
Okay.
Okay, it's a 15. That's not bad. It's a glass
misses.
door. I'm a big guy.
You see magic kind of wraps around your blade and deflects it off of the door. .5.
0.5 immediately
You're at
onto your
1.
debt. Your people are going to be decimated
one.
by
I'm at
syphilis and other...
You're at 1 already.
I'm at 1. As you see the two figures moving towards the other center door.
I gotta get out.
I should mention,
Oh, God.
you see Elise kind of appears as the two of them turn. Appears behind the other side of the door and just kind of looks at you.
She betrayed us.
Kind of looks back
Oh.
at them, looks at you, and starts trying to remove the spell off of this door. That is a one-way shield. So if one of the prisoners does end up getting out, they can't escape.
Oh, this is so fucking smart and, like, clever and shit. Oh.
Sorry.
Is there, like, a vent above us or anything like that? Damn!
Am I able
You
to
look
contact the
confused,
Winter Knight?
boy! I'm talking to myself.
Yeah. This is what happens when you go into things without a plan.
I don't need a plan. I got a big dick and a sword and shit. Anyway,
As
who cares?
you see Elise just kind of slowly kind of tears away the magical seal, you can see it burns off like paper lit on fire as pieces begin to flake off. As you kind of just continue to attack this door, now pieces are shattering off with your sword.
Pog.
until eventually you have a pretty decent-sized kind of carved-out chunk as you pierce your blade through and just kind of twist it as the door just shatters. As you turn, you see this large figure. As the two of you kind of rush out, kind of weapons drawn, she just kind of looks at the two of you. I need both of you to make dex saves.
No. 15.
18.
Okay, you both fail.
What?
What? What do you mean?
Huh? As both of you are kind of... These vines just shoot out of the kind of frozen floor and wrap around you, restraining both of you. You guys both may make strength checks at the end.
Wait,
But you
hold
were
on.
not
Wait.
quick enough.
No,
20.
hold on. I might have something. Hold on.
It does not count as a damaging effect, so your evade does not count.
What about
towards it,
Pact
sorry.
Boon, Pact of the Talisman?
Which does what?
When the
You don't
wearer
have
of
a
your
Pact
talisman
though.
fails a check, they can add a d4 to the roll.
Sure, go ahead. You can use that if you'd like.
Hooray! Guys, it'll totally work. Just listen to his tone of voice.
Put 1
Guys.
in the chat if it'll work. Put 0 if it won't.
Nothing but 0.
4.
4? So for a total of
21.
22.
22. Okay. With that, you feel the kind of vines begin to wrap around as you feel this kind of cold thrum of ice shoots through your whole body as the kind of rapid vines that are starting to wrap around you freeze for half a second as you just move out of the way. However, Irvgot, you are completely subdued.
Fuck.
Sorry.
But strength checks, you're good at those.
Yeah.
You are good
But,
at those.
okay, let me roll my strength then.
As you see this tall rose
Walk.
figure kind of looks at you,
Wait.
Doldeus.
Oh, it's a 20. I thought it was
Well,
a
you're not
2. It was
rolling
20.
yet. You're not rolling yet.
Huh?
Yeah. Kind of looks
Oh.
at you. Oh, you are resourceful. This will be fun.
I know who this motherfucker is.
As you see-
out of character, for all of you
Yeah.
at home, I want you, the viewers, possibly the DM and Jeffrey, to know I'm at 36 health.
Yeah, this
What?
is not good.
This is not well.
How'd you get so
for
low?
Yeah, he doesn't have passive healing like you do.
Well, how'd you get so low, period?
Because you
The
guys
fight.
fought the
Dude,
oh,
I died.
guys
Whoopsie.
and the knight.
I forgot that
And I
you're
didn't
weak.
want to. I didn't want to waste
There we go, got it.
Sob's spell point, so I just used like Vampiric Touch once.
Alright.
Now look where we are.
Now look what you've done. Now look how God looks upon you in the depths, Satan.
Satan.
Paradise Lost, Chapter 2.
It's alright. It's okay. You see, this very tall rose aesthetic figure kind of looks at the two of you. I need both of you to roll initiative for me.
What?
Oh, you guys are
I'm rolling initiative.
Ooh, nat 20.
16,
for a
baby
total
girl.
of...
27.
Okay, so you go second.
What?
Oh!
Sorry. And what did you roll? Big boy?
16.
Alright, you go third.
That's how many I get. 1, 2, 3.
And she got a 28 in...
Just
Sorry. Yeah, one more.
Holy
More,
dicks.
Which wasn't possible.
I'm gonna throw a freaking rock at your head.
Just kidding. Yeah, no, she just has a really, really high initiative because Archfey and stuff. Good times.
Oh, I forgot it's Archfey.
And then, oh yeah, they're at the bottom. You see the Knight of Summer just like lights their whole body on fire and just starts punching into the center kind of door in an attempt to break it down.
Okay. That's cool.
So, with that, she technically does not have any lair actions. So, you got lucky there. So she is going to use Strangle on Urvgotch. Urvgotch, I need you to make a con save for me real quick.
This is not cool.
This is not good.
I can't even read this. Oh, okay. It's a 18.
18?
Yep.
Okay. So that is barely a fail. So you're going to
You take 84 damage, dying immediately.
You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and you stay restrained for turn. And then she's going to use Barbed Thistles on you, Doldeus. So... Okay, the first one misses. As you see, she kind of roils back her hand as these kind of thorns begin to appear, as she just kind of twists them towards you as the first two fire in your direction. So the first one misses, but the second one, I'm going to assume that a 25 hits you.
Yeah.
Harrison.
Okay.
You know it hits him.
I know it hits him. So, you don't take too much damage from the thing itself. You only take 1 point of piercing damage as it hits into your chest. However, I'm going to need you to make a con save.
What's that?
21.
21?
Yeah.
Okay.
21.
That is the save DC. So you pass.
Oh. What?
Hip hip,
What?
hooray!
Sorry, folks.
I don't know what that was. With
bad.
that brings us to Doldeus' turn. Doldeus, what are you doing?
First, I'm gonna try and contact the Knight of Winter.
Okay.
And just say,
That will take your action.
okay.
What if you just said something quick, like, help!
Still takes his action. It's the process of contacting him.
I'll just, okay, I mean, I was gonna take my full action then. The Knight of Summer is here and we require assistance. We found Baeh Veshen. Baeh Veshen is dead.
Okay.
Not
You
the
do not get a
Archfey is
response.
attacking us.
The
Alright,
Knight of Summer is here.
Did you say the Knight of Summer is here?
Yeah, I said the Knight of Summer is here. We found Baeh Veshen. Baeh Veshen's dead.
The Knight of Summer?
Okay.
Is it not the Knight
Damn.
of Summer?
No.
You don't know, technically.
Oh. Never mind.
Jeff knows out of character.
I know who this
who
bitch is.
Yeah.
I had a
it
special
the mother of a
relationship with this
thousand eyes?
lady.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
No,
then
this is
I
from
won't say
another
the Knight of
character.
Summer is here. I'll say an Archfey is here. My bad.
Okay. I
There you
mean, yeah. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I was about to say it's not the Knight of Summer, but Archfey. Yeah.
Archfey.
Okay. So,
a little
with
wah-wah.
that,
What can I do as a bonus action?
Some
up to you,
wacky
man.
shit. Oh.
Yeah. Ooh, I can hex.
There
I
you
can't
go.
believe there's no save for Hex.
I know, it just happens. It's so funny.
It's so pogalicious. This looks like a fedora in this angle. I'm not going to do that again.
Yeah.
Don't take that out of
All right.
context, folks.
I'm gonna hex the Page of Summer, and
Okay.
they'll have Jeffrey. Who would? Yeah, I'll hex the Page of Summer, and I'll give him disadvantage on all dex rolls.
All dex rolls. Okay. Fair. And does that end your turn?
Yeah.
What about your free
Okay.
action? Do
You
want
see,
to say
as
anything?
you kind of throw this hex, it wraps around the flames, and kind of begins to choke around their neck, but they just ignore it and keep punching into this doorway as it begins to shatter more and more.
Oh, I
as
did it
you
on the
see-
Page of Summer.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Because they're still just going at it. You see this large archfey kind of looks at you, curious, and throws another dart at you.
At me?
No, not at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that does not hit you. It just flies past your face and hits into the wall. Okay, so that brings us to Urfgotch. What have you done?
Hold on 1 second.
It's all about decision.
He's messaging his Discord kitten right now.
No, what the fuck did you just say to me? You better shut that shit down immediately. Never ever. I'm in a committed relationship, Brian.
Wow.
Calderon. Don't you ever say that again? All right, Bones of the
I
Earth.
love that Discord kitten's what broke him.
Yeah, you don't fuck around with that shit. If a pillar is prevented...
You don't say Discord kitten.
No, that's disgusting. Get that out of here. If a pillar is prevented... So can I crush a person with Bones of the Earth? That's what it looks like it's saying right now.
I'm gonna say
Yes.
I don't know.
Because it says...
Does it specify
pillar-
in the?
If a pillar... Because it says it's... let me read this whole thing out for you. If a pillar is prevented from reaching its full height because of a ceiling or other obstacle, a creature on the pillar takes 66 bludgeoning damage and is restrained.
Okay, in that case, then yeah,
Okay.
sure.
So I'm going to use that. How much taxes are the Bones of the Earth?
Huh?
How much tax dollars do I have to pay for Bones of the Earth? It's,
Well, it's
level?
just based off the spell level.
I know,
so.
but how much is it? I forgot. It's 6th level.
I don't remember off the top of my head. You'll have to look at
my goodness
the
gracious.
list.
Because I'm going to do that to the guy punching the door right now. I'm just going to crush him on the ceiling. I thought that would be a little funny.
Actually, you're Oh.
No, it's Elise
You're right.
doing it, not
Elise
me.
is doing it.
Not
Yeah,
me.
you're right. I didn't think about that.
You gotta think, Harrison. You gotta think.
So Elise is going to be taking her turn before.
Yeah, that's how
your
it
turn
was
then
last
to
time,
this
so
combat.
that's why. So 9 points, okay. So I got 30. 3, yeah. Okay.
So 33 damage.
So now I have to roll 66 damage against this one guy.
Gotcha.
5, 7, 10, 16, 17, 18. I think that's it. Yeah. So 18 damage, and they are restrained.
Yeah, and that door is also blocked. I should.
For
also
now,
mention.
I'm in control of it though.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, a bunch of
slams into
yeah.
the creature. You see just kind of this burst of flames as it's still there, but this creature is being crushed. The Night of Summer is being crushed upon the ceiling.
So what can I do while I'm
however,
restrained?
You can't do much of anything. You can retry, or you can make a strength save.
I'll do that.
To try and get out.
Let's go. Damn, only 17, so no.
17? Yeah, no, that does not pass. So you are still
Wait, do I
stuck.
have a thing?
And that happens at the end of your turn, so I don't believe there's anything else you can do.
I can.
Unless you'd
wait,
like to
hold on.
direct.
I can do. I'm not gonna do second wind yet. Oh, can I do rally? Maneuvers.
Does it take an action?
It's a
'Cause
bonus
I believe
action.
restrained. Let me read the rules.
Because it
on
just
this
seems
thing
like
real quick.
yeah, you use a bonus action to expend one superiority die. Can see or hear you. So it's like I'm making a noise.
Sure. Let me just double check the rules.
So I'm
on-
like, yippee!
Okay.
You hear that,
Okay.
Brian?
Yeah. No. Yeah, you can do that. That's cool.
Fuck yeah, bro! Pound it! Press 1 in the chat to pound it right now.
Bam. Got it.
Okay. Alright, Brian, you are going to get 7 health. Just a little bit. A little bit to get you by.
Yeah,
I'm doing the best I can here.
He really
Oh,
is doing
wait.
the best that he can.
What can Sob do?
That's up to you.
Oh,
Did Sob take their turn yet?
No.
No, Brian, for Gore. So you can choose on your next turn.
Okay.
But yeah, and there isn't really anything that the knight can do, so they're just kind of stuck. So they just kind of don't do anything. Actually, they will technically regain some hit points passively, but other than that, they don't get anything. As you see this large archfey kind of turns to you, Irvgotch, and kind of looks as the grasp kind of tightens, not to the degree that you take damage, but just kind of looks at you. The two of you are going to cause problems, aren't you? As you see, she just kind of whips her hand around as this giant kind of thorned vine whips and kind of curls around the bone of the earth and just starts squeezing as you see the stone begins to crack. As she continues to look at... actually, as she turns her attention over to you, Dildeus. And you... She throws 2 more thistles at you.
He's
She
dodging it.
misses. Nat one.
Dang!
That's a nat 20, actually.
Damn, okay.
So you take 4 damage, plus 2. So 6 damage, plus
100,000?
4.
Oh.
So
10.
you take 10 points of piercing damage. And then I need you to make a con save for me.
I got a 12.
Ooh. So
Thank
that
you.
means that you fall victim to Lust of the Bud. You are under this creature's control.
Hold on, let me do my little D4 action because
Let me
of
Google
my
this.
cool talisman.
Oh, shit.
For those of you who don't know, I have a cool necklace.
Is this every time you fail?
I have 5 charges of it.
I got 4 monies. That's what that reminded me of.
12,
Okay,
16.
that still fails.
No!
I just wasted
Bang.
it. Damn.
Yeah,
Didn't you say it was like a 21 earlier?
it's a 21 on the save, so
Damn.
it's an
That's embarrassing.
archfey. I don't know what the fuck you want from me. So you are enthralled by this creature. You cannot attack them, and they can command your action until you save against it. So you can make the save at the end of your turn, but for the purposes of this, you are under their control. And the other dart is just gonna hit you, but doesn't do anything. It just kind of hits your.
Wait a second. I have a question.
Wait a second.
Isn't
I
it
also have a
when
question.
you damage a creature that's you are charming right now? Doesn't that...
That's not a charm.
What?
It's a control. It works weird.
This is evil.
Yeah.
I have a question. What about the little freaky guy that's in my head right now? How does he feel about? How do they feel about all this right now? They doing
don't know.
nothing? Oh, okay, that's great.
No, they're fine.
Okay.
Let's go. Which actually brings us to your turn.
Okay.
As you hear Nepharine's voice, you now know this creature.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I knew her well. Ladies and gentlemen.
You gotta quit that.
What?
You feel at
Wait.
home.
Cut that out. What I just did, don't do that.
You feel at home
Don't do that.
in the embrace of the Matron of Thorns.
Matron.
As you feel thorns begin to wrap around your body, tearing away at your flesh,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't mind it. The pain feels good as you are enthralled. Urvgash, you see vines just begin to rip around Dildeus' throat and his body, as you see their face just kind of goes kind of light and then comes back. You can see blooming off of these thorny kind of vines are these deep red rosebuds that you can see this kind of thick pollen just kind of slowly seeping into their nose as their eyes kind of snap to you as you hear this creature's voice. I think that your ally is causing more issues than he's worth, don't you think, my dear? I'm sure you're able to take care of that.
No.
Please.
Wait a second. You can't do this to me.
You can't do this to me!
I've been by your side this whole time. You know how much I sacrificed?
So you are compelled to attack Urfgatch.
Quick question: do any of the thorns reach my arm at all?
Oh yeah.
Do they do anything? Does little
They
cuckoo-
actually weave just around each
Wow.
of your kind of dark spots. Almost as if they instinctually avoid them.
Unlike this little character right here, wherever he is on the screen, this guy.
Ah! He's out. Homie starts
flying.
flying. Can you go ahead and roll your attacks against Urfgatch?
Is this like that time with Fenton and Rathal, where would I do the most that I can?
Yes, you would.
Fenton got struck by fucking lightning because of this shit, by the way.
Twice. Yeah. Yeah.
Is there
Sick of this
anything
shit.
I could do right now to?
Also,
not
I
do
should
that?
mention you are within range of an ally, so you can sneak attack with advantage, and you will sneak attack with advantage.
Mhm.
Sorry.
I'm gonna
I know.
forget you said that because your debt's getting pretty high, bud.
It's getting high.
Yeah, you're gonna get struck by a
We're
meteor.
seeing you tomorrow, man.
Yeah, when we're gonna go see our little movie, the Spider-Man movie, I'm gonna I spilled my drink all over your fucking penis, and then I'm gonna put fire ants on it.
Wow.
Fire
fire ants.
And then
Anyway,
be like,
anyway.
what's happening?
So,
Fire ants.
That's
what's happening.
let's see. How much damage does Dildeus do?
Oh, do I do a ton? Is there anything?
Oh, I roll, bitch.
Do you look at everything? Okay, look at sneak attack.
Oh, yeah.
Look at Hex, because
With
Hex,
advantage.
Hex also does that.
So, what's your AC? Urfgatch.
19.
I can just look, it's fine. Yeah, this hits you.
You don't have to
so,
look. I'm right here. I know who I am.
and it's a +3 dagger, which is always good.
Don't stab me.
Yoinkos. So you take 6 piercing damage.
Lightweight.
Then...
Hold on.
I'm not gonna say that. Actually.
Yeah, careful. Okay, and then 14 sneak attack damage.
Youch.
Don't forget vampiric touch to heal myself.
Actually, Sob is technically linked with you, so I also have control of Sob.
Ah!
So, Sob is going to...
Oh, did you add the hex damage on top of that?
What?
Just stop
Hex
reminding
damage whenever
him.
you... Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Hex
isn't
doesn't
on.
go over to him,
That's right.
so
that's
I
right.
intentionally did that. Let's
Sob's gonna
see
teleport me to like a different
what Sob
realm.
gonna do.
Only your arm. is
It'd be
gonna go to
really
a different
funny if
realm.
Sob used her 8th level to feeble mind you, but she's not gonna do that.
Feeble mind. What's that?
She's going to cure wounds at 5th, I think.
What?
Bitch.
So, how much does cure wounds do again? Does
2.
anyone remember off the top of their head?
I
No.
do not.
'Cause I don't have.
Who do you think
her
I am, a wizard?
Stat block on me, because
You
usually
think
I
I
don't
am
have
a
to.
healer?
I don't know.
What, you think I'm some sort of
Hey guys,
cleric,
press
man?
1 in the chat if I should be a wizard next campaign.
Next campaign.
If so,
Oh.
what type of wizard?
Okay, it's 1d8.
The necromancer?
5. It's gonna be 5d8 plus spellcasting. And her spellcasting is.
Necromancy has been outlawed by the king. The king of Sweden, that is.
Okay,
What if-
so
what if Sweden's
you
just
are
here?
going to get healed. 5, 6, 14, 17.
You know what I was thinking of? Considering humans don't have that good of dark vision, I bet they'd be better at art than most people. Because they can see more
True.
color. Any world builders in the chat? Take that into consideration. You know what I
Think
mean?
about it.
Because I'm gonna. I
Okay,
just did.
so so that's gonna be 20. She's got plus 4 plus 3. That's gonna be 30. 30 points of healing.
Yippee! For me?
For me.
Oh! I'm gonna have
Um,
to kill you.
And then bonus action.
Bonus
for the
action.
days. Give me just 1 second.
I'm pretty sure you could do another strike with your dagger because you made an initial attack. with the
Yeah, but
dagger.
I don't know if that's what I want you to do. Okay, we'll call
so
it there, actually. Okay. So, with that, that ends today's turn. You may make a save against the smoky eye.
Me? Oh. It's like a
I
four,
got,
isn't
a,
it?
I got a 4 plus 3. I got 7.
I knew it! In my heart of hearts, I knew that you're weak.
Dildea starts drooling.
Auga!
Pretty lady.
That's him.
So yeah, you are still enthralled.
He's horny. This is weird.
No.
No! Hides clear erection.
No.
No!
And
That's him.
with that, the bones of the earth shatters.
No!
'Cause she
This
takes
shit's
action
fucked
to-
up!
Sorry.
Can I cast it again?
as- You don't have that many points.
Yeah, I do. I got a bunch.
Yeah, but you also had Sob heal you and Greater Restoration your ass too.
Sob? I don't have sob.
Or Elise, sorry.
No, she never did that. What are you talking about?
Yeah, she did.
What?
Remember?
When?
When you touched the sword.
That was him.
What was it?
Yeah.
Either way,
Put one in the
bones
chat.
of the earth
if you-
twice, buddy boy.
No,
That is true.
I've got a bunch
That
of
is
points. I
true.
got
Blood
33
of the
points.
Earth
Buckaroo.
twice, but
I got
Actually,
my
it's a
dice.
6th level. You can only do that once.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. 6th and above, you can only cast a limited number of times.
It's only like 9 points.
I know, but there's a rule.
What's the rule?
Limited number.
Oh my goodness.
At 5th and under, you can do as many times, but 6 and above, it's a limited number.
Dude.
I'm sorry.
I'm calling
that's
the
just way
cops
it
right
goes.
now. Boop, boop, boop.
Right now.
Hello, 911. What's your emergency? Hey, yeah, Harrison's a bitch. Just kidding.
Hey, Jeff. 10 hit points. Take them off.
Okay, I'm kidding. I'll heal.
I was joking.
I did say I was joking. Okay. I took him off. I was out of line.
Okay. All right. It's more so for
Sorry.
getting off topic than anything. But I'm watching you, mister. Okay. So, with that, I actually believe that it is Rivkach's turn.
I can't do anything.
So you can go ahead and make a strength check to get out of
Alright.
divines. Let's go.
27,
come on.
I'm out!
Let's go.
Oh!
You pull a Tyler one. Get the shit off me!
Get this shit off me! Ah! I'm not gonna do that.
You do that though.
Yeah.
You just rip the vines off.
Yeah. That's my action, though. I can't do anything else.
Okay.
Oh, wait! Second win,
yeah.
baby! Okay.
Let's go!
Dude, we're gonna get fucking wasted! So I get... Whoa! I get 16 health, or 17 health back. Ah!
Nice. 17, that's good. Okay. So, the two of you are, well, one of you is free. Wah wah. I should also mention that, like, Dodeus is still on your shoulder with a dagger in your back. Like, holding onto you as you rip the vines off.
Koala.
Yeah.
That's weird.
He's, like, holding onto your cape with a dagger just in your back.
You're gross. Look at this little guy.
Yucky.
He's like, baby,
I will
please.
say, though, Elise does begin singing the song of...
Cool guy. So I'm at...
I want to say
159.
the hum of war. Because she is within 15 feet of you.
So that's the one that gives
That's
me
the
health.
one she just kind of starts off with. You can switch it if you'd like.
I want the health one.
That's the one that she's doing. At the
Yes,
moment.
baby. That means I get 10 more health. Yum.
Yep. Show her around. Baby. Anything else you'd like to do?
I don't think I can.
Okay. So with that, it is Nepharine's turn. As
Instantly.
she kind of...
Please don't.
No, she's just gonna kind of... She was like, I'll
I'll
stop
let the
these two
poor
bozos
dog
and-
go.
But now you guys are fighting anyway, so she's not even gonna try. She's just gonna fuck your shit up. Okay, so for the first attack, does a 27 hit you? I know it does, I'm sorry. The second one misses, though. The 27 does hit you.
Look at the fear in his eyes because he knows I'm gonna get him on my turn.
So that's 9 points of piercing damage.
Goo.
And then can you please make a Constitution saving?
Another
if
one.
you fail this,
27,
Oh.
baby girl.
Yeah, you pass.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And then she's going to fire another volley of 2 at you.
Oh.
Higher, so that's that's gonna hit you. Does a 22 hit you? Okay. So you take 7 piercing and 6 piercing. And then I'm gonna need you to make 2 more.
if you fail
20.
these,
Wait.
Okay, you pass. Oh shit!
No, I don't. I hate this. I hate this game. Ah!
You just feel
uncontrollably
And your
horny.
mind
Apparently.
just kind of goes numb for a second. Kind of look up.
If Irvgotch is
See the most
asexual,
beautiful creature standing. What?
if Irvgotch is asexual, does that work on me?
I mean, you don't get a raging boner, but other than that, no. The idea still stands. So.
He's even more than asexual. He's aromantic as well.
No!
Denied. Just kidding.
Area denied. You kind of feel your body relax as you kind of refocus. You kind of look down and see these kind of winding thorns wrapping around you as you both are now enthralled.
Is it over?
As you see, huh?
Are we done?
No, we're not done.
Oh.
You see, Neferine kind of looks at the two of you. Huh. And it seems that your Knight of Winter does not exactly train you in the ways of mental fortitude, does he?
So, are we going to fuck now, or what? Alright.
There's a god in my head.
The two of you, I should mention, are just kind of like way out of it, like non-functioning out of it, just like worker bee kind of vibe.
Yes.
As the two of you just kind of follow behind her.
Yes, mistress. We would love to pay for your OnlyFans.
It's a good joke. Get inspiration for that one.
You get inspiration. Reroll right now.
You can in a second. As she is going to actually use these vines to start prying the door open. So, the two of you may re-roll your con saves.
Where'd my d20 go? Oh, there it is.
You threw a fit. It probably fell.
Nat 20! Ah! That's like 30.
Yeah.
17, 18, 19 plus my little amulet.
Roll the one. Roll the one.
Fuck you. 23.
Yeah!
23.
23? Okay. Alright. Both of you are kind of standing behind her and just both...
We
just
look at each other and say,
feel,
this is going down.
You feel the back of your necks begin to freeze. You feel the air around you kind of turn into kind of this icy judgment almost. The flowers around your bodies wilt and freeze and shatter and decay as the two of you, kind of in unison, push off this kind of mental charm, and you are now immune to the effect for 24 hours.
Yabble!
Let's go. So, with that, the two of you are now standing behind Neferine, who has turned her back for the moment. Okay, go for it.
We're gonna go freaking crazy.
I look at Irvgotch and just like a
Do we have a
nod.
surprise
and then,
round?
Technically, sure.
Yes! Yes!
Okay, I'm gonna enhance. What do I do?
Okay.
Sneak.
Sneak attack.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Nat 20.
Wait.
Nat 20. Look at me. Look at
Oh
my
my
fucking
freaking
eyes.
God,
That's a
this
nat
guy.
20 on a sneak attack.
Nice.
And she's hexed.
She's not hexed.
What?
Page of Summer is hexed.
Page of Summers.
Buddy
That's
boy.
Right.
Now.
Can I do planar binding?
How long is the casting time?
How much weight?
Because I think it has a long casting time, but I'm not sure. So
Casting time an hour? Oh shit, never mind.
Yeah.
Dude, I could
It's kind
watch
of more
2
of a-
episodes of the hit show Barry in that time. Holy shit.
The hit show Barry. We're
Yeah.
not sponsored, by the way.
We're not sponsored. But Bill Hader, if you watch this,
Wish.
we're a fan.
the show.
I got my 10 health too.
Yep. So
I
what's
call
your
that
total
the milk
damage?
and the
Remember, any modifiers you don't double. It's just dice.
You only do it once. I got 35, bitch.
Total damage?
Yeah.
Okay. You jump and stab like right in between kind of her shoulder blade and her spine, as you can feel the kind of cold ice begin to wilt the kind of leafy cape that she's wearing. As she kind of recoils and kind of reaches with one of these kind of tendrils of vines and kind of grabs onto you, but can't necessarily react
And
until
then,
you end
guess
your
what?
turn.
Guess what? Vampiric touch on that, bitch. Hold on.
Is that an action?
I retract
bitch.
what I said.
That's what I thought.
Hey, don't be so mean.
As a bonus action, though,
Hey,
I'll
guys.
attack. I'll attack with my dagger because I did one attack
Okay.
with my dagger. That allows me to do it again.
I'm gonna do it
25.
again. Nice, that hits.
Does anything have a weapon?
8 damage.
Okay.
8 damage? Okay, yeah. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt. So you were kind of hanging on the back of Neferine. She is going to
Oh, I
attempt to
forgot,
grapple
I
you.
have-
So you can make an acrobatic or strength check.
What about
Fight against
the
the
cold
tendril.
steel? Does that affect her at all?
Yes, it does. So for both attacks, it adds 1d8. Since she is a fae. Which does count as dice, so it's 8 for your first attack, plus the d8. So, huge. Huge.
12 for the first dagger because of the
Okay,
8.
12
and
for the
then
first one. Okay.
8 for the second one.
Alright. Yeah, good damage, good damage. And then roll a acrobatics or athletics.
That's right. 17.
17. You just barely, like, kind of move yourself out of the grasp as it, like, tightens just past your foot as you kind of pull it away. So you are still holding on to Neferine, who is now kind of reacting to the two of you. Which brings us to Earthgotch. What are you doing?
How much does the cold steel do?
A D8.
So Cold Steel adds 1d8. Your specific weapon is has a
D20.
enchantment on it that deals extra damage to Fae, on top of the Cold Steel
Yeah,
material modifier.
So what else does it do?
So,
Oh wait. what do you
well,
take?
that's what you have access to at the moment
Okay.
with
Plus
the advancement
2d8.
level of your weapon at the current
Good
time.
God, I'm gonna fuck this person up. Then.
Well, let's not forget that you guys are fighting an Archfey. She's not exactly petite when it comes to
But I got a big old weapon.
hit points. So,
Alright, I'll roll that twice. Okay, I'll roll this combination of dice. Okay, let's see if I hit. Oh, I hate. 16.
doesn't want to. There we go. Now it's focusing. 16 does not hit.
Okay.
Sorry, buddy.
What are you?
Okay, well, I'll try again.
Okay.
Does a 23 hit?
A 23 does hit.
Oh, goody goody.
Let's see. Calculator. Because this is going to be a doozy, folks. Okay, 2d6. So 4 plus 5, that's 9. Oh, my mouse doesn't work. Okay, and then a plus 8. Plus 8. Plus 1d8. Where is it? What? Oh, there it is. Ooh, plus 8. And then 2d8. 5, 7, so that's 12. I know. Plus 1d10. So that's you.
Where are you getting the 1d10 from?
Precision strike. Sorry, I should have said.
Oh, gotcha.
So that first hit is 45 damage.
45 damage.
Let me
God
roll
damn.
again. Wait, that
It's
was
like a
weird.
fucking freight train.
Okay, that's gonna be 28. So I hit. So let's do that combo again. So let me get the calculator open. Another calculator. Okay, 2d6. 1 plus 3, 4. That one's not that good so far. That's okay. Plus 8. Blam. Oh, I'm right clicking. 1d8. Ooh, where'd you go? Oh, there it is. 8 plus 2d8. 8, 5, which is 13. It took me a little bit. Don't judge me. And
It's
then
alright.
7. I rolled a D100 on
70.
accident. 70. Plus 7. So 40. So that is 85 damage.
Nice. 2 strikes just cleaving into Nephrine. Both just cutting through her back. The kind of cold steel drags across, mixed with the enchantment. You can see these massive tears begin to freeze and kind of shatter out, her blood freezing in these kind of sickening kind of icicles
Wait a minute.
that
Do
kind
I
of shoot
have-
out of her body. She looks at you, at the two of you, as you
Wait.
can just see violent rage covers her face.
Did I
Go ahead.
have another light attack? Or light
You
runic
have
attack?
3 attacks total. You missed 1.
No, do I have the light runic attack though? Did I have one left?
No, you've already used them
Okay.
all, I believe.
Okay, we're good then.
So
Wait.
wait.
How many spell points does Elise have? Not Elise, Soph, sorry. It says Elise on my thing.
I don't know. You are the one who should have been keeping track of that.
You used one of my spell points without...
And I told you what I cast.
Let's see.
It's a 5th level cure wounds.
Brian and Harrison are gonna fight one day. I'm gonna film it and then send it to everybody.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be awesome.
How much
Awesome,
does
bro.
level take? I
It's
forgot.
gonna be sweet.
Can Elise cast? Oh, I already got my. I got my 10 health. Woo. Woo.
I don't know why my camera keeps going out of focus tonight.
Probably because it's 10:30 at night. It's getting dementia. It's been on too
I
long.
don't know.
Oh wow,
Wow, it just like...
that's like me without glasses, Dad.
Woo!
Nope. You're in the shadow realm. Oh, it's getting better.
I'm gonna do
Hello?
another 5th level cure wounds.
And just slowly bring it back out. Come on.
It's
Oh.
terrible. Why does yours do
Sorry,
that? Mine
camera.
never has done that yet.
I don't know. I think it's just the lighting in my room
No.
has an issue
Wow.
with. Oh.
Um,
Oh, no.
5th level
Hello?
cure wounds. Oh,
5th level cure wounds.
Yes.
What's cure wounds like? Hold on.
I have to sleep soon.
I don't know why it doesn't
I have
like
work
me
at
tonight.
7 o'clock in the
Holy
morning.
shit.
I have work at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I have work at 3 o'clock in the morning.
He's cracked out and crazy.
I wake up at 4 in the morning.
Wake up at 2.
I wake up at 7:30 technically. Just kidding.
No way.
I wake up 30 minutes late.
So
that's fine.
what? That's 5 d8s. If it's
Yeah.
5th level.
You already... Are you casting that again?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then, does she have any bonuses to that? I forgot. What's your spellcasting modifier?
Sub?
Yeah,
9.
9.
Melatonin gummy. I'm gonna be going to sleep soon, so I'm gonna take one.
Be out skis.
Yep, going to bed.
Out skis.
wah. I hate this.
And you said +9?
Mm-hmm.
38 hit points.
Okay. So you regain 38 hit points, and with that, I believe that's the end of your turn, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The Knight of Winter just kind of drops down after the kind of pillar was destroyed and is continually punching
The Knight
to
of
get into
Winter.
the space. And at this point, it cracks and shatters open. Again, the space inside is just darkness. But it is there and open now. So, with that, the two of you kind of look up at Nephrine, who is now kind of... It seems like she has gotten larger as she is now looking at the two of you. You see she reaches down and just brings up both of her fists as
Go,
I'm going
"Fuck
to need
you!"
both of you to make strength checks.
Oh, okay. 22.
22? Okay.
19.
19. Okay. Brian, you fail. Jeff,
You also fail.
you kind of muscle off of these vines that are kind of reaching around you, kind of throw them off of you, as she just kind of looks down at you and just kind of glares as she says, "You insolent worm, your body does not deserve to be even touched by my flowers, and yet you fight them off, both of you. You will die." As she reaches down with her hand, I need you to make an intelligence save.
Actually, I'm not that bad. I have an 18 intelligence.
Yeah, you're not
people.
that bad. Charisma is the one that you're really, really rough on. Did you roll poorly? That's
The
not
most
good.
solitary number. Ever alone.
It's so lonely. It's just so sad. It's just
1.
so sad. That's not good.
Can I
It's good for
reroll
me,
or
but-
something? Oh,
No.
my
No,
inspiration!
He has inspiration.
Oh, all right. Yeah, go for it.
21.
21.
I had a 20 to it.
Okay. She kind of looks at you. Okay. Yeah.
Always make funny jokes, no matter the cost. Except if you're Kramer, don't do that.
Don't do that. It's not really a joke at that point.
Yeah, it's like hate speech.
Okay. She hits you with this kind of pink kind of bolt of light. As it hits you in the forehead, you just kind of shake it off and kind of look back up at her. As you see, she is just fucking seething with rage at this point.
May I, as a free action,
Will rip you in half, and I will spread your corpse across all the wilds. Your death will be a splendid flower in my garden. I will remember your death for eternity.
may I, as a free action,
I couldn't hear what
use
you just
Awaken
said.
Mind to say, go fuck yourself, and like my 20 different distorted voices, if that's still going on.
On your turn, yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Go fuck yourself.
It's your turn now,
That's
though,
what I
so,
imagined.
Oh, okay.
go for it.
I'll look at her fighting the brambles.
Okay.
We are Dolias and I've got pages of the Winter Night, and you can go fuck yourself.
Okay.
With like the full 20 voices, oingo boingo.
You see she kind of begins
They
to
sure
shake her
come
head and hold on to it. As you see, she kind of stares at you for a second.
And then I'll try not to break out, but to like touch one of the spots.
You're
Just-
wacky crazy.
I'll allow it. Sure, fuck around, find out. I'll say that you are like you're held, but you can touch your being. I'll say that
what was
is
she
allowed.
saying?
You can touch yourself
Um,
while being held.
yes.
Mom caught me touching my being.
Inspiration.
Yeah.
You touch the dark spots.
Wait, hold on. What did she say before I do touch it?
She looks at you as you do that. Nothing but an insect. Go catch it.
Ben 10 in this bitch.
I'll explain what Urvgotch sees first, and then I'll give you context for what you see. Urvgotch, you see the room that they just destroyed. You see this glowing yellow light as he reaches for his arm, as it shines so brightly as he touches it. As you see the Page of Winter is, not the Page of Winter, Page of Summer. I'm sorry. You see these 4 motes of light appear in the darkness and are fired at the Page of Summer. All 4 strike them as you see their bones break and shatter as they fly across the room.
Ouch.
As you see glowing golden light from inside of this space. Doldidas, you see nothing. You see only darkness. You are floating in a space of nothing, and then you hear it. You. Why are you here? What is your purpose?
You're in my mind.
No. You. What do you mean I'm in your mind?
I found the orb, and I observed it, and I fucked around with it. I cast a spell. You put these fuckers in my arm. And here I am.
That was not my doing. Nor do you have any idea of
Who
how
are
dark and deep you have entered into this great game that is afoot, that is about, and you, my dear friend, have just fallen into the deepest pit that you possibly could have.
Who the fuck are you? I'm the Page of the Winter Night. I am Dolidas.
And I am Mark. You hear that, and you see every space eyes opening up all around you. That is all you need to know.
You're what?
It seems that you are near enough to me. Be at peace. As you see, each of these eyes begins to close as your vision sucks back into your head as you see glowing light from inside of this chamber as Nepharine turns around, looks at it, looks at the two of you, and you can feel, as you're sitting there, the kind of feeling of this kind of vine that is holding on to you. Where is the orb, if I may ask, on your person?
It's probably in my satchel at this point.
Okay, you feel these vines snaking, searching for something as it finds the satchel. Would you like to fight it,
Yes.
reaching into the satchel?
Yes.
Okay. Roll a strength check for me.
No.
No, I'm so angry.
Nat 20. Nat 20. Nat fucking
Nat 20?
Fuck
For a total of?
20.
Ooh.
Oh. Sorry.
That's so.
I thought you had a higher total. Yeah, no. It's not. Yeah. You kind of try and pull these vines, but they wrap around this orb
Wait.
and take it out. As you see they snake.
Wait. Wait, I still have
I
one
do
more
too.
charge of my necklace.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Oh, how many charges do I actually have left? Oh, I have 2 more. Okay. 24.
Okay, 24. Roll the 19.
Read it and weep, bitch. 4.
So, you both got the same number, which means that it's a tied roll. Because it has a +5 in its strength. The issue with that same roll means that it goes to whoever has the higher strength. Sorry. Jeff! Wow. So, if it was any other character fighting the
Can I give him my inspiration?
it wouldn't help. He rolled a natural 20.
Never mind.
Remember? Yeah, just the strength of these tendrils is a bit too strong for our little fellow here. So the tendril kind of reaches around and you fight it, and you are holding on to this mechanism as the tendril begins to wrap around your arm and kind of grab onto you. But eventually the orb is kind of pulled off from your hand as it kind of snakes back to Neverine, who now has it in her hand as she kind of looks at it. You have been most helpful, Blaze.
I've got.
I'm excited to rip you apart and string you across all the wilds when I am done.
I've got. Grab
What
the
is it?
orb now.
Okay.
She is going to plane shift. And is gone.
She does it immediately?
Yeah, she got what she wanted.
If I had 1 more hour, I could have stopped her.
One more! However, this glowing gold light is still inside this chamber.
Get me out of this fucking brambles. I'm
Oh,
going
you're
in there.
like all of the stuff kind of sunk back into her,
I'm-
kind of like
I'm going
like
in the
Venom,
chamber.
almost.
Venom!
You go inside the chamber.
I'll go inside the fucking chamber.
Okay. The light kind of reaches in. So, do you both have dark vision? If I may
No.
ask. Also, my camera, man, it's nutty. Look at me. Look at me. There we go.
No.
So, the two of you walk inside the chamber and see a human man, probably in his, what looks to be his mid-30s.
Oh, he's
probably.
mid, alright.
Black hair, slightly unkempt in the sense that it seems to have grown out over the course of a couple of weeks and just hasn't been kept up. Kind of long, kind of straight hair. I don't know what he's doing.
I put my hat
What are you doing?
I dropped my hat. It fell.
Oh.
Okay.
You can see kind of a very tired look on his face. His eyes are closed. As you see, he's just kind of standing there. More floating, really. Still stuck in this kind of suspension magic. You can see he's kind of... his arms are kind of up as he's just kind of hanging there. You can see his body. He is covered in tattoos and jewelry. He has a very ornate yet simplistic kind of tunic on. Nothing necessarily over the top, but it is very well crafted with a lot of detail into it. And you can see his entire right arm is this sickly gray that reaches down to these clawed fingertips. The whole piece has jewelry inlaid into the skin that reaches all the way up into his arm, where this same gray matter begins to kind of spread onto his chest as he just lays or hangs limply. You can see in his hands, this graying hand is twitching ever so slightly. His other hand seems to be completely limp as he kind of moves his head. and opens his eyes. You see they are glowing yellow as he looks at you, Thildeus.
So, you're the one who finally freed me.
Who the fuck are you?
I appreciate your aid.
As you see the hand twitches, as the magic snuffs out as he lands, kind of stands up.
I am indebted to you, friend. I have been here a very long time. But that time comes later. As of now, I believe you have someone to bring back to your lord. We will talk later. When we do, I trust that we will have a fruitful conversation. Now, if there is nothing else that I can do for you, go and be at peace.
As you see, he reaches out his hand, this graying, clawed hand, as you see these spindles of what looks to be almost yellow golden string reaches out and kind of wraps around your arm, Thildeus, the arm that was touched. As you can feel this kind of sapping, burning feeling, as you look down, you see each of those marks turns yellow gold and then goes back to your skin tone, slowly snuffing out into these kind of yellow strings of magic as he kind of pulls them back. And you should no longer be troubled in my ways. We will talk later. As you see, he reaches up as the world around him shifts in maddening discord. There isn't an element that makes sense as both of you cannot comprehend the magic that is cast around his body as his body distorts and disappears. Almost as if it was never there in the first place.
Was that the piss wizard of Gallbladder Valley?
It was.
Holy shit.
Good job, you guessed it.
I've heard so much about this guy.
That guy's crazy.
I'm about to pass out.
To which you hear behind you the thrum of wings all around.
Oh, please.
You can both take Baethan's head, and that is technically what was required of you. One cleave and it comes off easy enough. The two of you kind of throw it into a magical sack of some kind that you were gifted to transport the head with. Not necessarily for that express purpose, it's just a magical sack that the two of you have, but it seems to serve the purpose well enough. As the two of you run up the steps and towards the door of the space. You see now this space is lit from the top. What was once dark stone is now glacial ice. You see this space that you had run through the first time, following this golden path, is now this massive chamber where, standing in the center, you see a beetle-like creature. Very tall, looks to you.
Why have you come to my halls? Invaded my inner sanctum when I showed you nothing but courteous and well-meaning entry. What say you and your night of winter?
As you hear the buzzing sounds of wings, as hundreds of soldiers fly through the open doors behind him.
With awakened mind, I'd like to contact Irvgotch and say, does Elise have enough for planar shift?
Yep.
Let's get the
That's
fuck
what I was
out of
looking
here.
up right now.
I'll look at this beetle and I'll say, just doing business. Go fuck yourself. And then
Okay.
bitch.
Elise casts Planar Shift.
Yep.
Counterspell at 9th level.
Sob casts it.
Counterspell at 9th level. Again.
Jesus Christ.
As he looks at the two of you, I don't think that you get off quite that easily.
I take back the bitch.
Oh my god. Urfgod's just gonna
Kudos to you.
single-handedly save the entire 9 realms. It's gonna be crazy. You see,
That's
he
not
kind
gonna
of looks
happen.
at you.
You are both weak, frail pieces of frost. I will show you the strength of ice.
As then you feel the space freezes. Temperature hitting 0. There is not a molecule in this space that is allowed movement.
0 Kelvin?
As you then hear a separate voice.
And what do you know of strength? What do you know of ice? What do you know of winter?
It's Santa. Oh shit.
Shut the fuck up, man. We're trying to have a cool moment and you ruined it.
Okay, hold on.
You hear the footfalls of steel on ice. As you see behind you, emerging, the Knight of Winter. Humgar, the unyielding, Lord of the Frost, the great killer of men and life, as he stands in front of Sal, the lord of this region. Speaking down to him, you see the white hair of Humgar kind of blowing in a breeze that should not be allowed to exist. You
Are not allowed to speak of frost, for you have not tasted it.
As he lifts him up, you see ice begin to spread across the great beetle's body. You see his form freezes completely as he just drifts into snow and is forgotten forever. You see the knight turns to the two of you.
Did you retrieve the bounty that I require?
Can I move?
Now return.
As he opens a portal back to his keep. As the two of you enter, you begin to hear the sounds of violence. Not in the sense of a fair fight, but in a slaughter. As you turn only for a moment, you see frost overtake every living creature in that space. There is not a single ounce of life left by the time the great killer is done. He who remains, the unyielding frost, takes another court. And that is where we're going to end today's episode.
Yabo!
On a high note, let's go.
Yeah.
We got to see some cool ass shit.
I lost
Yeah,
my
those
orb.
double 9th levels, baby. It's good times.
That's.
Good times.
I'm glad that little fucking beetle got turned into a slushy,
Yeah, fuck
dude. I
that
don't give
guy.
a shit about
Fuck
that guy.
place. Wait,
Fuck
hold on.
that guy.
Does what's his place? Torna? Is he good?
Well, I don't know.
You don't know.
Okay.
You gotta call him on the old iPhone there.
Yeah, I gotta call him on my iPhone. But fuck those
Takes
beetles.
scrying, man.
Fuck all of those dragonflies. Fuck all of
the
those
beetles.
insects.
Fuck
Sorry
the
for
beetles.
my
Actually,
crazy
real place.
behavior tonight,
Ringo?
guys. I was a
Real,
little
real,
sleepy.
real life.
I
I
get a little,
hate bugs.
I get a little
I hate
testy.
insects.
He hates them.
I hate them.
Anyway, so, with that, thank you for watching tonight's episode. We really hope you enjoyed the final part of Missing Heir, which is our kind of introductory thing to our mini campaign. 3-part series about one specific kind of thing going on. We hope you enjoyed it. Finally got some answers. And then more questions, too, hopefully. So, yeah, it'll be good times. But we're excited to see you next week.
Have a good night,
and
ladies
again,
and
thanks
gentlemen.
for being here and enjoying our show. Hopefully, if you're watching this in the future, hopefully that these episodes don't suck. And I think that's gonna be about it. So, we appreciate you, we love you, and we are excited to see you next Saturday.